All right, welcome to Dawn of the Necromancer. I think y'all are turned on. The microphones, I mean.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
I was about to say, you presume too much, sir.
Yes to both.
We're going to stop this stream and start completely over as I think more carefully about the things I say, especially with Rasputin here.
Hey.
Really? Thrash is the one you were worried about?
He's the
Hi,
least,
Jen.
the most overt.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this is our ongoing campaign. This is actually chapter 10. And y'all are chapter 7. Not you're level 7, chapter 10. We're going to start the stream over again. And y'all have made significant progress into the book. So looking forward to what's coming next. Shall we go around the table? Oh, by the way, Dice Jail Jen, thank you so much for the resub. I have turned off all the things that make consistent noise when...
Here.
If we could get some chocobos in the chat. Wilkes is here for the wrong game.
Yes.
We'll play that later, Wilkes.
That's next week. The titular character is mighty attractive, but we'll get to that. Let's do some introductions. We'll go down the list. Jeff.
Hello. I am Jeff Adam. I am going to be playing Artilicus, the Protector Asmar Paladin. And I am also the Dungeon Master of Dice and Dreary, with which we have our season finale episode coming out this week? Wednesday.
Yes. Yeah, this week.
Yes.
I got to finish that
This
song.
week.
Rasputin, thank you so much for the resub. More chocobos. Yeah, and we can actually promise people that there will be an ending to this show. Because we've
There was
actually
an ending
recorded.
to our recording.
Yeah.
There's an ending to our recording, so there is an ending to the show.
Will there be a new campaign, though?
TBD. There is always Dice and Dreary Alive, which is the inconsistently scheduled stream that I do over on my channel.
Favorite streams.
Well, if there's not a new campaign, then I'm going to demand to take over Dice and Dreary Alive at some point, because I want to run Sithicus so much. The Dragonlance Ravenloft crossover. It's so good, and I'm looking forward to it so much. But that will happen.
You have to invite your Dragonlance players.
Yeah, I think that'd be
Crossover.
good. Crossover, exactly.
We can do a Dragonlance Dice and Dreary crossover. I like it.
Yes.
Yeah. I just realized that I put the people on the stream in character alphabetical order. And so, Rob, Avalon, let's go.
That's awesome.
I'm Rob. I play Avalon, the Shadarkai cleric, and I am the host of the Our Strange Skies podcast and the Dungeon Master for Rolling Through the Realms.
Great. Blinsky.
Hey everybody, I am Thrashputin. I will be playing the human artificer Gadolf Blinsky. And speaking of inconsistent schedules, I am part of the Dice and Dreary Alive crew and very happy to be part of that. I play Chowda on that adventure. And I'm also Blinsky on Dice Jail Jen's Wonderland Adventures. We've had some scheduling...
Which will happen again.
Yes,
Which will happen again.
Oh, nice.
Eventually.
Yes, scheduling delays. Summer is always hard, but I really look forward to getting back to that too. But I also stream for my own channel. I've been getting back to it every Tuesday. We finished Odin's Sphere Oswald last week, and we're going to be starting the final character of Odin's Sphere this week on Tuesday. So come hang out.
Nice. Ellie.
I'm Dice Jill Jen. I play Ellie, a level 7 rogue gnome. I have been told I tend to favor small races, which appears to be true.
And
I
rogues.
probably and rogues. Yes. I think I win the inconsistent stream competition. I haven't streamed in probably a month or so, maybe more. But I do still plan on streaming the rest of Wonderland, which is a domain of dread that is modeled after the Alice in Wonderland books that I'm very, very
Wait.
excited about.
Wait, what? That
Yeah,
explains
yeah.
so much.
Half of this crew is a part of that campaign. And then one day I will stream Tanaris. We'll just have to see when that gets released. But when it does, it will also be happening over at Dice Jall Gin.
Gok knock.
Knock, knock.
Yeah.
I conceived on my walk today that I want, but when it comes out, I'm going to make a T-shirt that says "Gok knock don't care."
Yes.
And just wear that for the streams.
Well, I'll be your first customer. Absolutely.
I want one that says "Fuck you, Gary," with like a picture of Swan.
Yeah, that's a good one for sure. Slime, yeah, absolutely. I was thinking about getting one that just says,
Oh.
"Oh well, well."
Oh, well.
All right, that's it. T-shirts are getting made for Swan.
Absolutely.
Sigurd.
I am Ravenant. I'm playing Sigurd Eide, the human bard. You can also find me as part of the Dyson Dreary crew and whatever else is going on.
Awesome, and I'm Techno Funk Boy. We haven't had this long of an introduction for a long time. It's great to see everybody here, and really looking forward to this one. And so yeah. So as recap, y'all headed over to Highport, which is one of the main cities in this area, and couple of things going on there. You first of all came across what you thought, nobody thought this, but you thought was the final boss battle in the streets, that it was all over, and it's turned out to be a simulacrum. But you did get some clues that they were digging out the catacombs here to get bodies, and they were going to be sending them down south to Allenford. And there was a talk of a festival down in Allenford. You've also run into the one of the local gangs that is run by Kale Blue Eyes, and had some interactions with them. Initially, their swarm of were-rats first notified you that you were kind of being followed by these invisible magical objects that were keeping tabs on you. You were able to get them off of you and left one with Atacorus, who is part of the Mages Guild, to study, to see if you could, find out where it's transmitting to. But otherwise, you are now the proud owners of some zombie handbelt, and that's really rad. And
Yeah.
And you have conquered the you've kind of beaten up all of the people who were involved in the stealing of bodies and shipping them down the river, which is why this particular chapter is called Down the River. And so you have just emerged from the catacombs, having accomplished these things. I'm gonna lean heavily on Jeff's notes for next time. And
I have a
so
question.
yes.
Wasn't there a mission regarding the twins and
Yeah.
and an impending execution? Did we
Yes.
resolve that, or what's going on with
Yes, we
that?
did, didn't
Yes,
we?
you've
We
sent
resolved that?
the
Oh, okay.
spell scroll that should separate them with a courier from Kale Blue Eyes'
Oh,
gang,
good.
and
Okay.
it was heading down. And I think Sigurd set that up with Davos Fisk, who is his Kale's like right hand man.
Okay.
You also cured. This is very notable. Scarlett's lung cancer. So
We did?
yeah,
Yeah, Evelyn did. Like in 2 seconds. Oh, you're
Oh,
dying? Oh, no,
wow.
you're fine.
Did just like that? Like no Nobel Prize or anything? Like
she's like
I
a
think I use
homeless
lesser
chimney
restoration.
sweep.
Oh.
What is she? She can't give you like a cash prize. I mean,
Why not?
yeah. Well, you can bring that up with Scarlett.
All right, I will.
We just need a prize. It's a very simple request.
Mhm.
Be like, hello, miracles are not free.
Just some recognition, you know.
Yeah,
And also money.
right.
It's the best form of recognition.
Right.
Numerically, how much would you say we contributed to saving this guy? You had to roughly put a number on it.
If you were to like literally weigh out the value of our help in gold, how
Right.
much would it
Mhm.
weigh?
How much would it weigh? Yeah.
Theoretically, we're spitballing here.
All right. So what are y'all doing now?
We're at Highport.
Yes.
I have a couple hit points gone. Do we want to like rest up and then what our next? I think we're headed down the river, right?
I believe the titular direction we are heading is
However-
down the river.
You cured cancer. Here's your cold stone gift card.
Don't we have a prisoner?
We have a prisoner?
You?
Yeah, the last guy we fought, we dragged him out.
Did you?
Yeah.
No one remembers what happened last time.
Last thing I remember is when we got the zombie hand belt.
Did not write
I
that
high-fived
down. I will take your word on that. That was Cassius.
Cassius.
Oh.
What are we gonna do with this guy?
Take him to Coldstone, I guess.
He does seem pretty chill.
Well, I know some people that'll take care of him if we need to.
That sounds
Who do you,
ominous.
who do you know, Sigurd?
Oh, you met him.
Like feed him and get him healthy again? Take care of him?
I don't really ask details.
No, totally. Like there's a farm upstate where Cassius
Oh.
can run and play.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh.
That reassures me, actually.
So reassuring.
Yes, I think that's what we should do. You hear that, Cassius?
Does that sound good to you, boy?
We're going to put you somewhere where you can just run free and live out the rest of your life and not hurt anyone else.
He does love to run. He's been trying to do it since we called him.
Would he know where or who he is sending those bodies to, or did we ask him that already and he told us?
Um,
Have we interrogated him?
he will kind of look. He kind of look at you and say, I know some things.
Better start spilling them.
What are you planning to do with
Would
me,
you
though?
like me to cast Zone of Truth on him? I do have that prepared.
That does sound pretty handy right about now.
Hold on,
Perhaps
I
we
gotta get
should-
some dice. Where did I put them?
Perhaps we should drag him down to the rookery. I have some friends there that could set us up with a quiet location we can have our chat.
A controlled zone of truth. That sounds smart. Yes.
Sigurd, you're pretty well connected
Yeah.
for
Lots
a
of
bard.
friends.
This is true. Nice of you to notice. Thank you.
That Rocky Road is overrated. That's why you're trying to give it to Cassius.
So, I guess we should take him to your friends then. Whatever the bird friends that you have.
Some of them might be birds. I don't know. I don't ask.
It does
You
seem
don't
like a
know who
personal
your
question.
friends are?
Yeah, do they live in the rookery or work
Oh,
there?
I know who my friends are. I just don't know if they're birds or not.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that is generally something one would know about your friends.
Well, certain aspects of society, there are things you just don't ask.
I suppose that's true. I never thought to ask you if you're a bird. Sigurd, are you a bird?
Again, certain aspects of society you just don't ask.
Yo, I think Sigurd's a bird.
I am getting pretty suspicious.
Yeah, I think bird vibes here.
It's a little bit lady doth protest too much.
Right?
Could totally be a bird at this point. I don't know.
Well, okay. So if you are going to head over to the rookery, you do. Wilk says you've never seen Rave's face. It's true.
Could be a bird.
Love's figured it out.
So this was just a couple of, well, in game time, this was really like yesterday that Ellie was over here, and you see some rats running along the side of the road into this kind of crowded area of town, and you kind of look at them funny, and everybody notices you looking at the rats funny and wonders about that.
I would like to speak thieves' cant to the rats. I would like to say my friend's a bird. Like,
You don't remember curing cancer, but you remember thieves' can.
yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You like chisel a sign that only rats can read into like a lower part that just is like bird incoming. Just get out of here real quick.
Just to give you the heads up, you should probably be careful of which rats you talk to.
That's a good point.
Some of them can't be trusted.
Oh. Only some of them?
Yeah, some of them are fine.
Good.
The rat ones are perfectly okay.
You gotta watch out for those bird rats.
Yeah.
Those are the ones.
That does seem tricky.
As you head farther in, you get to a corner and you do see a very, very large hairy man kind of sitting in the shadows beside one of the buildings with the trees overhead, and he's leaning against the wall and he's got a pipe, and the two of you will recognize Davos Fisk there, and he'll kind of just tilt his hat to Rave. not certain if you wanted to speak with him or just using the area.
Could you refresh my memory on Davos Fisk? I remember that name, but it.
You don't know him, but
He's
he
a fine,
is.
upstanding gentleman.
Yeah, he's part of Kale Blue Eyes' gang, and he's Kale's right hand man.
Okay.
You actually would know that you wouldn't know the person, but you would know the name because the assassin who killed that one guy when you were investigating the twins, he had been hired by Davos.
Okay.
That doesn't mean Artilicus would know the name.
Right?
That's true.
I guess we're gonna just drag him in. So we'd like to have a little chat with our friend here. Or first, actually, I want to lean over to Sigurd and say, "Is he one of your bird friends?"
I think he might actually be a cat.
With cat
Okay.
friends and bird friends?
That's amazing.
They don't live where you are.
Wow.
I will then turn and address him and say, "Yes, my feline friend, we would like to have a private room to have some discussions with our new acquaintance here," and point to Cassius.
Is meow a good time?
You might be in the wrong part of town, but I like the company you keep.
Is this not the Rookery?
It's not always wise to hang out in the street and talk to strangers around here.
Ah, I see. Cultural differences. Understandable.
If you need a place to have some privacy, though, that building over there will do you fine.
What does that building over there look like?
It's just a house. It seems to have been boarded up at one point, but the boards are mostly broken off. And
Thank you.
Yeah, take our friend over there. I'll catch up with you in a minute. I have to have words with Gunter here. As I gesture towards Davos.
When the rest of the party goes and takes Cassius in for questioning, I would like to hang back and spy on my other friend Sigurd.
all right. Do you want to roll stealth?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me pull that up. I'm gonna roll it with my brand new blue dice.
Good luck, Davos.
all
Just
right.
rolled a nat 20.
No.
Aw.
That's sneaky.
Well, I rolled a natural 18, and I have a +9, so that's a
okay.
28.
There you go.
Hey.
No, a
I rolled a
27. A
10.
27.
All right.
Mm.
Very nice.
Fair
Good roll.
enough.
Yay.
With the new
Yeah.
blue die.
Good job, Blue Die. I bet it gets
Absolute.
jailed by the end of the evening, though.
No doubt.
Um,
Well, we're off to a good start.
Absolutely.
and to Sigurd, Davos will chuckle and say, "Did you tell them I was a cat?"
I may have mentioned it. You know, one has to have their little amusements.
Oh goodness, that was a good one. Well,
Sorry about dropping in on you like this.
there's no worries. It seems like the situation with Cassius went your way. Congratulations.
Yes, he may have some information for us. And then, as far as I'm concerned, you can have him.
Much obliged.
The big one may disagree,
Yeah.
but the short one will probably be okay with it. She's got to be kicking around here somewhere anyway, no doubt.
There's no way. I rolled a nat 20 on my perception.
That 2020 vision.
um, before, before you head out, stop by again. Might have
Alright.
some work for you.
Ah, sure thing.
All right. So, anything else on your end?
I think I'm good. I'll join up with the rest of the group.
The trash can right beside us, like the lid starts poking up a little bit. All right, and so the rest of you are in the building with Cassius, and who did take zombie arm belt?
I have no need for it, really. If anyone else wants to take that.
Zombie arm belt now. It came to me suddenly. I don't have it.
Avalyn would make the most sense.
Do you like the zombie arm belt?
Yeah.
Sure.
Heck yeah.
I mean,
Add
with
it
your
to
fascination of death and
inventory?
all.
Yes, to be a rockin' look.
Mm,
Oh,
very
when,
true.
when Sigurd walks back up, Blinsky says, "Hey, I got something for your friend." And I hand him a dead rat. Because I think he's a cat, so he'll love it.
Well, hopefully that's really a rat.
Yeah, right.
So this belt is made from human skin and features a pair of zombified arms attached to either side, giving the wearer another set of arms. Once attuned, the arms become animated and follows the will of the wearer. The arms are clumsy and slow compared to natural arms, but still able to provide some benefits. They have a dexterity of 6, -2 skill checks, and a strength of 11, which is +0. They can't attack, but you can interact with with an additional object on your turn. One additional object. They allow the wearer to carry 2 additional objects, but do not increase that person's overall carrying capacity. One hand can be equipped with a shield if it is only a shield being if it is the only shield being used by the wearer. And if you are paralyzed but conscious, you can still use the arms. If both zombie hands are free, they provide +2 bonus on grappling or breaking a grapple. They do have an AC of 8 and 10 hit points, though, and they cannot be healed.
So I take what I'm primarily going to use them for is carrying my weapons. So one's holding my sickle, the other's holding like my light crossbow.
That's awesome.
The zombie arms can
Nice.
slap you awake, absolutely.
Even better, alarm clock.
And so Cassius is like, "Look, guys, just let's be reasonable here. It's all business."
Well, you're going to explain all of that business in great detail, including names and addresses of everyone that you worked with and know.
All right, I was hired to send
Oh, that
somebody.
was really easy.
the truth.
I look back at everyone else. I was like, that was really. I expected this to be
Yeah.
much harder.
I look at Avalyn like, did you cast Zone of Truth?
Before he starts talking, I cast Zone of Truth. It's a DC 15 charisma save. Everybody within a 15-foot radius has to make this save.
Oh, I
Including my
definitely want
party.
to try to make this save.
Right? What'd you
With
say
my
the save
blue
was?
die.
Charisma, I believe,
Charisma?
right?
Charisma?
Charisma,
Okay. Thank
DC
you.
15.
Okay,
Well, he
I do
actually
have
makes it.
advantage on. Oh no!
I can't believe I
Cassius
failed
made
that.
it and everybody else failed.
Whoa!
I rolled it. I want to see.
Nat 1. Yes.
I got an 11.
Oh, this is incredible.
Actually, no, I didn't. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I got a 9.
Jail that die.
No, I'm okay with this.
So
Well-
and so Cassius just kind of shakes his head at you while everybody else is saying, "Also, I don't like that color on you." I've been wanting to say it for a while.
I don't think that guy was really a cat.
And Ellie, are you even paying attention
I was
when we
spying
cure
on
cancer?
Sigurd.
Oh, that's right.
Whoa!
You're outside. You were outside.
Oh, that's amazing.
I feel like I came back in, failed the check, and then blurted out.
You just screamed that.
Well, my question still stands. Cassius.
It does. The spell doesn't really affect him because it's not going to change anything.
Tell me who. Tell us your operations in great detail.
All right, but you can't. And he looks right at Artilicus. You have to give me your word of honor. You're not going to turn me over to those to Kale's thugs.
Kale's thugs are who again?
Yeah,
They're
the guy you thought was a cat.
I'm
He
turning you over to
wasn't?
Kale's thugs. No.
Sigurd,
Oh, no,
Sigurd said he was gonna do that though. That's what Sigurd said when I was spying on him.
I think Artilicus is like, oh no, we're going to hand you over to the authorities.
That, if I have your word of honor,
That will hand you over to the authorities.
yes.
You can have my word of honor. Artilicus speaks for himself.
He's being compelled, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. We were hired to get bodies, fresher the better, out of the catacombs, put them on ice, ship them down to the Allenford area. The hag down there is going to be using them for, oh, what was it called? Darn it, I lost my page. I apologize.
No worries. Is it called necromancy?
Or maybe she makes dream pastries.
Oh no.
It's the festival of rotting flesh.
Oh.
Hecuba
This
This sounds
marigold.
like a horrible festival.
The Festival of Rotting Flesh.
The hag Hecuba Marigold was going to be using them there.
Hecuba Marigold?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Is she the one who hired you to do this?
No. No, this a necromancer did. Her name is Dinara.
Dinara.
Is that the D we've been hearing about?
Ooh.
Is it that D we've been hearing about?
Is it?
What D have you been hearing about?
Yeah.
It goes
Actually,
in
Jeff,
Dugan's
I'm
hole.
curious. What D have you been hearing about?
In my notes, I have D. Necromancer? Question mark.
D Necromancer.
Necromancer.
D as in
Redhead.
like
D-
DEE. Like that's someone was named. It's like D.
You
Oh,
you
was their
have
name,
you
but
have
I-
a letter that was signed just with the initial D.
Oh, the initial D, not the name D.
Initial D.
Daenerys.
Wilk
you
says
said.
he is now turned on.
That's how we started the stream.
Literally turned it on. Yeah.
We're renaming the stream "The Quest for the D," and and we're gonna get a lot more viewers who are gonna be very disappointed.
Big time.
Where is this necromancer?
I don't know.
I punch him.
Dang. All right,
I'd like to roll
damage.
insight.
Yeah.
With my fist.
Roll an insight with my
Yeah.
fist.
Exactly.
Oh, dang. Yeah, no, that definitely hits him. Go ahead and roll damage with the 25. That's
Punch.
I want to just do 1 damage if I can.
Okay,
like,
yeah,
is that
sure.
possible?
Oh, yeah.
Like pull my punch. Yeah. I want to scare him more than I want to hurt him.
with that insight, Avalyn, you don't feel like he's lying. He's like, he doesn't know where she lives.
As far as you know, he can't lie anyway.
Yeah,
No, he actually
He's-
I
passed.
can.
Yeah.
He succeeded.
Yeah, but would we know that?
I think
I would.
Avalyn would, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you don't know. Who does know?
I don't know. I mean, herself, obviously, but she's not the type to invite you home for dinner. Trust me, I tried.
sister
She's
might.
really cute.
Um,
I mean, my
Does a
home,
12 hit
my
him?
home is in the catacombs. It's like, it's not some place you want to take a girl.
does a 12 hit
Sounds
him?
like you need a little more confidence.
A
Yeah,
12 would
absolutely.
not,
And
but
chicken nuggets.
no, you
Chicken nuggets.
you missed with a 12. Unless you tied him up, then you get advantage. I think y'all probably
Did we tie? I don't think we tied him. I think we just threw him a chair.
No.
Yeah. I'll play that miss off as like a warning. That was like
Roll
I was like
deception.
trying to scare him. Gotcha. like, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll yeah, play it up. He missed on purpose. He could really hurt you. He really wanted to.
You have no idea how lucky you are right now.
He's searching for the D right now. You think he won't do that?
You don't
He's
want
big.
me to unleash the.
You
demon.
have no idea what he'll do for the D.
Oh, he's a man. He's a man possessed for the D.
So I just
Probably
watched
straight.
It's a
Okay.
family stream, but
today I just watched the first episode of The Boys season 3, and there's a lot involved in that episode with the D.
Yeah.
you're absolutely right.
Yeah, Garth Ennis doesn't usually run a family-friendly stream.
No. You
Aren't actually going to get anywhere in this game, are you? You're just going to make dick jokes all night.
This is to get
Whatever.
you back for all the Dugan's Hole nonsense.
No, that's
Techno,
fair.
I have
That's fair.
I have a very special set of skills.
Yeah.
They all
Make me
revolve
a
around
nightmare
this.
for DMs like you.
Oh.
Hey,
Um,
Osoroho. What's up?
Hey.
We're trying to clean it up.
You came at the perfect time, Oso Rojo.
Yes. What is up, Oso Rojo?
where does this hag live? Where can we find this hag? And would she know where the necromancer is?
You almost
Right
said
now-
the D. You almost said the D. I saw
Where the
your
D is.
face.
Yeah, you can
Have
see
you-
it on his face.
Have you seen hags? Come on. um, well, she's down the river by Allenford right now, getting things ready. The festival is in 2 days.
I want
Is this
explicit
a
instruction.
real festival that like people
Oh,
are
yeah, it's-
excited about, or is this like some kind of haggy witch thing she's doing?
Well, I've heard
Did-
good things about the festival. It
Like, did
it
they throw
seems
this
like
festival last year? Is this like a
Yes.
yearly annual festival of
I-
the rotting flesh? Please explain the history of
Okay.
this festival. I really
I don't know.
understand.
I don't know the history.
Yes.
This is normally a thing that they really like down there. I'm not an Allenford person. I don't really know,
Okay.
but yeah, from what Denara was saying was that this year is going to be quite a bit different, and
Well.
the people of the town aren't going to like it much. If you get my meaning.
What's the usual turnout of this festival? Living, of course. I'm sure there's plenty of on dead.
Rotting flesh. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. It's always been kind of a local thing. It's like
Mm.
I don't know many people from Highport that go down to check it out or anything. It's not.
Do the people of Allenford have a reputation for being odd? Or is this like a quirky, like, oh, typical Allenford, or what?
It's
Yeah, is this anything like the Billy Joel song Allentown? Like, where are we at?
I've been hearing that in my head all night.
well, a little bit. It's like a yeah. I mean, it once was a really big town, and it's kind of it's there's not a ton left to it.
Okay, all right,
That-
that gives a little bit of context. Yeah.
Totally like Allentown.
Yeah. When you
Bless.
said that, I'm like, actually, yeah, that's yeah. Sing the song.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have the brickworks there. They make bricks.
They make bricks.
hmm
Okay. Okay. Well. Who wants to go party it up with the rotting flesh?
I do love a good festival.
It is
Is it
Friday
party?
night.
Blinsky, you do
Marty
love a good
dressed really
festival,
It's
don't
Friday
you?
night, and I just
I
got
do.
paid.
Yep. I got this really
Absolutely.
awesome belt that will let me fit in.
Blinsky, where you come from, are there festivals like this?
Oh, lots. Not always like this, but they're pretty bleak. But it's not too crazy.
Pretty much
It's
weekly.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much in my wheelhouse. This sounds pretty normal to me. I'd love it.
Okay. All right.
Avalanche just waiting for that moment during the dance where they go, throw your hands in the air. It's like, this is my moment.
This is
Mm-hmm.
all my training has led up to this moment.
We all just break
Yep.
around in a circle around Evelyn.
Mhm.
Do it.
Do we have any other questions for this guy?
Do you have any money on you, Cassius?
No, it took everything I have.
I
You
mean, we
took
didn't
my
find
arms.
before. You'd know if we found it or not. Is there any more?
Do you have anything else? Yeah.
No.
Mm.
How much were you getting paid? What for this kind of a job? Like a lot?
Well, I mean, the promise was, 5 gold a body.
See. Could you
guys,
take
I
us?
think
What?
Could you take us?
To
to the hag.
Well, I don't know where the
To
hag
Necuda.
is. I can take you to.
I mean, you
To
delivered
Oliver.
bodies, didn't you?
Well, down the river. I dug up the bodies. I put the bodies on the boat.
Okay.
So, do you have any other contacts in this network that you can give us names for?
Yeah, we want all the names, buddy. All
Yeah.
of them.
Okay. Well, the ship that comes down, it's named the Mermaider.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, okay, pump the brakes here for a second. Did you say the Mermaider?
Yes.
The Mermaider.
Yes.
We're dealing with geniuses here, y'all.
Oh yeah.
All I can picture in my head now is a mermaid version of Mater from Cars. Like, that's all I can see in my head now.
It's gonna come back up for the next shipment later today.
We could hitch a ride.
That's
We
what
could
I was
stow
thinking.
away.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Stow away.
Should we just dress ourselves up like the bodies and get brought right to the hag?
Yes.
We could just play dead.
We can tell the
Wait,
mermaider
man.
there's been a murder.
Mermaid. So I think our options here are, one, we could play dead
Yes.
and get on the ship, sail, have them just ship us down there with the rest of the bodies. Or two, we could just take over the ship.
A
We could-
mutiny.
We could do both.
Oh yeah.
We could like a Trojan horse. Will bring us on as dead bodies, and then while we're en route, we will bust free, take over the ship, take them prisoner, and make them deliver us.
And then we will
hag.
have a ship.
I
then
love
we'll have a
it.
ship.
Okay. Do we want to? And I will like kind of pull everybody aside. I'd be like, do we want to recruit Cassius for this heist? Yes or no?
No.
Sigurd,
No,
you don't
no.
get an opinion.
How
Wow.
long's the travel time?
Oh, it would be a half-day journey by boat.
Plenty of time. There's plenty of time. Plenty of time to get to mutiny. Plenty of time.
Cassius could get us on the board without suspicion.
He could get us on. I could probably sneak in so that they don't know, like, so that they're like I'm there and they don't know I'm there, and then the rest of you could play dead, and Cassius could, kind of do his thing. He can get you on the ship.
Why do you
Well,
think we could trust him?
Honestly, trust him more than you right now. You know what, Sigurd?
Not sure why.
You're being sneaky.
Well, to be fair, he seems pretty low level. He's the one that digs up the bodies. So, if push comes to shove, I think we could handle the situation if need be.
I already tried to handle him once and it was not easy.
We could, but you
Yeah,
see, he responds to gold. He responds to payment. That's what he responds to. So maybe we could offer him something.
Some of his
All
own.
right, it can come out of your share.
I can promise not to pummel him.
Wow,
I
that's
think that's
Wilkes.
a reasonable
Artie,
offer.
that's
Wil-
very big of you.
Wilkes
Wow.
says when you capture the ship, rename it the Mermaider D.
The Mermaider D.
hmm It's like a
Or
mater.
D Mermaider.
Like, yeah.
D Mermaider.
Yeah.
I like the Mermaider D. like Rob was
amazing.
saying. I didn't want to steal your joke there, Rob, but
No, that's very
it was
good.
too
That's
good
very
to let that
That's-
fade away. That was
That's very good, Rob.
Right?
so. Why can't we trust him, Sigurd?
Well, we did just kick his ass. He's
Yeah.
working for the big bad. He will clearly lie to us to save himself.
Okay, well, hang on. I
Since
feel
when do we
like if
stop
we're going
trusting
to
the bad
trust
guys?
you, I feel like if we're going to trust you, then you need to come clean because you've been doing a lot of sneaking around lately, Sigurd.
Why is the rogue
That's true.
mad that people are being sneaky?
It's my job.
It's my
Not the
job,
bard's
damn it!
job. It's my job.
Stay in your lane.
Sing a song.
And to be fair, in the list in my bucket list before I go, end up going back to my mother, I did put mutiny on there. So I'd like to do the mutiny.
All right, let's get this out. Evelyn,
Mutiny, sorry.
your
Yeah,
little
it's
zone
like
of truth is still active,
Jin
right?
is ranting
Yeah.
over there, and I can't hear a word. I'm just seeing.
But yes,
Starts pounding on the camera like.
Yeah, the zone should still be active. I think it's active for like 10 minutes, maybe. Yeah, 10 minutes.
And you can confirm that we are all affected by it?
We are not all affected by it. It is he who is not affected by it.
All right, more importantly, I am affected by it.
Yes.
Okay.
I am too.
Well,
I rolled a nat one.
yes. I have been
I am
sneaking
too.
around doing
Oh,
some trading behind the scenes. But everything I've done is for the sake of the party.
Well, then why not just tell us what you're doing?
It's not my nature. Like when you slip off and steal a purse from someone at an inn.
Oh. Ellie, how does that make you feel when he says that?
You are not the party rogue.
That's true. I wouldn't base myself by stealing purses. I steal information.
Did
You
you,
see,
though, share that
I feel like-
information with the party?
I feel like everybody
I've
here's
shared
got.
all the pertinent information.
I feel like Ellie feels like her contribution to the party is being usurped here. But what I
Cassius,
feel like
tell him.
what I feel like Sigurd is saying is that no, like your role is your role and his role is his role, and they're different roles. They just run in the same crowds.
Cassius, I can only be honest right now. I'm going to kill you if you keep talking like this. We are going to switch the body. You do not
Little did
understand
we
this.
know. Little did we know that Zone of Truth has now become the therapy spell.
Perfect.
We do have an
Zone of
advantage
therapy.
on the next
You can make a
on the next
fortune.
roll.
This is amazing.
Can we circle the chairs up around in a circle?
Yeah.
Meantime, Cassius slips out.
Absolutely. It's all arguing.
I'm gonna go make the coffee. Everybody keeps sharing.
Cassius, I agree we can't trust him. But Cassius can get us on that ship. We can use him as a pawn. And then we can just dispose of him.
Maybe your
Yep.
friend, the
I'm
cat,
right
can help
here.
us.
I know, that's why I said it, Cassius.
Remember,
Cassius-
the Zone of Truth is, it's... Look, it's therapy for him and everybody right now. Just let him do it.
You're lucky you're part of the plan. Otherwise, you would not be giving us advice right now.
Yes, you're lucky or not. You're lucky you are part of this plan, because Artilicus would have ripped off your arms. I know.
I'm gonna flash my eyes
And
gold
wore them
at
as a
him.
belt.
I'll make a new arm belt out of you, Cassius.
He means it. He can't lie right now.
Well, this has been fun.
I'll go along with what the rest of you choose, but I don't think we need him.
You should just
How will we... Okay.
dispose of me with the authorities.
We do have the name of the sheep. We know where it's
I-
going.
Mhm.
But I just...
Cassius, who did you work with to load the bodies on the ship?
Oh, well, Yeah, this might be a thing where you need me because my ice golem only responds to either my commands or Scab's commands. He's a dwarf. He had a kind of funny hat, and Scabs is probably not
You
going to
mean
go
that
along
hat?
with.
This hat right here.
Oh, you met Scabs. Okay, yeah. So you're definitely going to need me because that ice golem is not going to respond to you. It's just kind of one of the magic things that he's going to want. He's going to want me there.
Yeah, it's not going to respond to you either.
You killed the ice golem too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You're going to have trouble loading bodies.
Well, no, but here's the thing: we're not actually bodies. We're just pretending to be
Well, you
bodies. We can
are
load ourselves onto the
bodies.
boat.
Like you are
We
bodies.
can get our own. We can get our own selves onto the boat.
Well, but if you're pretending to be
Can't we
dead,
just-
then
Yeah, that's
Can't
true.
we
No,
just
that's true,
create
that's
an
true.
illusion of bodies?
That
Cassius,
seems like the way to go.
Mm.
That's a good call.
how much can you lift, Cassius?
how much can I lift?
Yeah.
I mean, pretty good.
Yeah, what do you bench?
Where do you bench, Cassius?
Like I don't know the exact. I don't know like the exact like conversion.
right.
I would say that.
Look at me, and I'm going to flex in front of him. Could you lift me up?
Well, I'm probably.
All right. Well, we got the person who's going to carry the bodies onto the ship for us, then, everybody. Cassius, congratulations. You're
walk into
hired.
that one.
You'll be carrying all of us onto the ship and explaining to the people there that your ice golem is indisposed. And you're going to do it, or I'm going to break your fingers. Remember,
What's with
zone
my
of truth.
Fingers.
He'll do it.
Aren't you an angel or something?
I mean, he looks like an angel, but more like an angel of death.
I'm only part celestial.
I really feel like Jeff has played some darker characters since last time he played Artilicus, and it's infecting his
And it's
role.
rubbing.
It's rubbing off.
Does seem that way, yes.
See, what's going on is Artilicus is in a zone of truth, so like the filter's off
Right.
now.
Mm.
These are all.
Let it all
the,
out, Artilicus. Let
absolutely.
it all out.
Artilicus belongs in the boys.
I feel like Gabriella's like walked into the room right at this moment and is like, "Oh, there you. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna leave now." Okay, well, I mean, if that's y'all's plan, then that's your plan. I mean, we wrap people up in kind of these dirty sheets, and guess we can get working on that.
Sounds good. And listen, Cassius, we're already planning a part of a mutiny. So if you rat us out, we're already expecting to be attacked, and we have our weapons. The difference is going to be is whether we let you live if you tell anyone about this.
Oh,
I
that's
think
fair
we'll
enough.
let him live. We'll just turn him over to Blue Eyes.
Yeah, no, he doesn't want to upset us, right? You don't want to upset us because
No, of course
then,
not.
yeah, no.
My friend, you don't want to upset me because I can make your time in the afterlife a hell, and I don't think you want that.
Yeah, do you have any idea who the mother is?
The Raven Queen will... She will not be kind.
That sounds. That sounds like you have a complex relationship with family. I totally understand. No, like I'm on board. Let's get to work. It's gonna be several hours before the ship gets here. Like, should we get like a
Drinks?
falafel or something?
Yeah.
I recently learned about Dole Whip. Does Highport have Dole Whip?
What is Dole Whip?
Oh,
It's at
Dole
Disney.
Whip
Didn't you
is-
go to Disney?
you
just
were at Disney and you didn't get Dole Whip?
Dude.
Oh
Sorry.
man,
You
Dude,
missed out.
I don't live anywhere close to Disney, and we got Dole Whip up here. It's
you
amazing.
messed up. It's pineapple soft serve.
It's
But
pineapple ice cream. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's amazing.
Well, I mean, they have other flavors, but like that's the primary one. Yeah.
Mhm, that's
And
the
then if you
one.
go to the right place, you can get it spiked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, heck,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't
I
had a
would like
spike,
some
but-
rum and Dole Whip.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It
I
is
feel
really
like I
good,
feel like
but-
Highport would have something like that.
heck yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Go get some
y'all are-
Dole Whip.
Yeah, y'all
Let's
are
do it.
forming a line. Little
A conga line at this
cart,
one.
cart on the side of the road with an umbrella over top that's red and
Okay,
white. And now Wilkes is hungry.
perfect.
We've gotten him excited, then hungry. It's just been a cavalcade of emotions tonight.
I mean, when you search for the D, the aftermath, maybe you are hungry. I don't know.
All right.
Dole Whip at the Festival of Rotting Flesh. Chat would like to know.
There's gotta be.
Yeah. It's gotta be.
We will
God.
find out.
And churros. They're better
And
than some
churros.
Please
Better
Yes.
than some churros.
And
Big
some
ones.
like bard that has like a like a TV show that's kind of like Carnival Eats. I think that's like the atmosphere.
Are y'all and so we can go back to Reject Quarry whenever you want to get ready. Was there anything you wanted to do in Highport before leaving?
Do we
Other
have?
than get Dole Whip, no.
Yes. Did we get a long rest or anything between us leaving?
I took a long rest, so I assumed everyone else had done that.
You
Okay.
can. There's enough time.
Okay. Cool.
That. Yeah, we would accept it as.
Okay. Then that's really all Artilix wants to do. And also after that bout of truthfulness, he's going to go reflect on his tenets of the Oath of the Watchers
Love it.
for a little bit. He took an oath of vigilance, loyalty, and discipline. I think he stuck by those. I think he held to those.
You're about
Like
to get very
80%,
much into
yeah.
discipline. Probably
Yes.
not the same type.
No, that's a totally different type of discipline that you're talking here.
Artilicus is
What if
intrigued by
the
this other
D
type
though
of discipline.
was? Yeah, what if the D really was Dugan's hole though? You really
I'm
gotta ask.
telling you. I'm telling you.
Sigurd, are you going to sneak back off to see Davos before you leave?
No, I should probably just on the way out. I assume he's hanging out. He'll see us, Cassius with us, as he kind of shrug.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, he did say you wanted to talk to me, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, I guess I will.
The paladin made him a promise, didn't he?
Yep.
Who else saw that one coming? Where to next?
And the rogue apparently doesn't trust me.
Well,
Pot in the kettle, I know.
where y'all heading?
The Festival of Rotting Flesh. Sounds delightful,
Ah, Allenford. It's always a good time.
I guessed.
I was hoping that you would be heading down that way. I have a job for you.
What you need?
There's an old abandoned tower right off the river near Allenford. It's called Horlock's Keep. Ancient, very old, and it's really a pile of rubble now. But some of our people were taken by accident down to the festival, and we found out that their bodies were disposed of over there. One of them has a ring that we would very much like back. And if you could get it for us, then it'd be 100 gold in it for you.
Yeah, I can certainly give it a shot. The group may not go for it, but
Well, if nothing else, let them know that that's around the area where they're dropping off the bodies. And so, if you have time to investigate, you have time.
see what I can do.
Appreciate it. We'll talk again.
All right.
And he will turn into a orange and white tabby.
Yes.
No,
I knew
he
it.
does not. He does not at all.
No, it's an orange and black tabby, and he has a deep desire for some lasagna right now.
And he really hates Mondays.
He
He
Mondays.
just hates-
Oh,
hates-
totally hates Mondays.
All right. So how y'all? And so what they normally did with these bodies was to, like, wrap them in a sheet. Tie a bit of twine around them, make sure that it just doesn't get tangled up in all the other sheets, and frozen, and then loaded on like wood.
Yeah, I think what we should do is not obviously skip the freezing part
Yeah, good call.
of it, but we should be loaded on last, so we're on the top of the pile.
Mhm.
And are we still going to go with our plan of you, Ellie, sneaking on board and being like our non?
Mhm.
And then I think
Yeah.
the bandages or the shrouds they put over us, I'm gonna make sure Cassius isn't tying those tight.
Right.
They need to look the part, but not be actually hindering us in any way from just getting up. I don't want to be restrained on there.
Oh,
I
come on.
can
You've got
go
a
through
strength
and
check
check
in you.
Artilicus flexes a little bit.
Even if it were easy to get the sheet off, we all know Artilicus will tear it off.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna flex it off when it happens. When the time
Right,
comes.
Yeah.
Just the whole grip, yeah.
Yeah,
Make sure that's in,
exactly.
like, it's got to
Yeah.
be perfectly timed and it's in slow motion.
He's also
like
going
anime
to
in
style.
fact,
Yeah.
in fact,
He's
we'll
gonna include
perforate it a little
speech.
for you.
Yeah, he's going to
Yeah, a little
include a
bit.
speech about how he says his prayers, takes his vitamins, and all that stuff too. So he's got it.
All right, so everybody but Ellie is getting wrapped up.
At some
Yeah.
point, can I take an hour to cast a spell?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And I will do that and cast Find Familiar.
All right. So how does that work?
I believe I can dismiss it and summon it at any time at will now. Gain the services of a familiar that's going to be in the shape of an owl.
Owl, okay.
Probably a snowy owl.
Great. Well, the owl comes in like you're about to go to Hogwarts, and
Yes.
he's got an invitation in hand. He's very disappointed that you're a bard and not a wizard.
I bet.
All right. So is the owl keeping watch?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Are you gonna
Actually.
put him in the sheet next to you?
No, I'm just gonna put him in his pocket dimension right now and
Oh, okay,
bring
cool.
him back later.
All right. All right, Ellie, where are you hiding?
So is the boat here yet?
It's
Are
coming
we on, are
soon.
we getting on the boat, or am I hiding like on the docks?
Well, yeah, however you want to do it.
So what I
the boat can be approaching if we want to get to that point.
I feel like what I should do, how I should play this, is hide amongst like the piles of bodies. I don't know how many bodies we're talking here. But like hide. I'm small. Like find a place amongst just like the dock clutter to hide, and then while the crew is, taking their land break, their rest stop, kind of sneak under decks. That's what I want to do. So whatever I need to roll to do all of those things, and I think Jim's friend gave us an advantage if I can,
Yes.
make use of
That's
Yeah.
right.
that.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
All right. So yeah, the boat will come up and dock right there alongside. We do have. I think I still do have that map in Roll20, so we can bring that. Do I? I do.
Do you? Oh, there it is. I remember
Hey,
that.
Oh, why is that not pulling? Hold on. Who drew on my ship?
Yeah, wasn't me.
I did because the ship
it could
wasn't
have
there,
been
so
any.
I crossed it out a while ago.
Yeah, that's right. It hadn't
Well,
come in yet.
Well, the
Oh, that's
ship is
funny.
in now. There, I removed
I
the
was say, well, now it has a
markings.
weird tangle on it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That is the wrong. It's the wrong screen. Okay, here we go. All right. Ellie, do you want to? The ship will come up. Cassius will hail them, and a couple of sailors get off. This is a pretty small ship. It looks like a single mast. There's maybe like 4 people sailing this thing, and a couple of them get off, and you hear Cassius talk about it's like yeah, that puddle over there is the stupid ice golem. The spell wore off, and so we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. And they grumble about it a little bit, and they start going into kind of the cold area, which is very, very gradually starting to warm up without the influence of the ice golem there, but still extremely cold. And hauling bodies out one at a time and down below deck here. And so, Ellie, you want to give a stealth roll that will kind of be everything you described, all rolled into one with advantage.
Okay, roll number 1 is very bad. That is a 3 with a +9. That's still not great. That's 12. So I'm gonna take that advantage. And I got a 15 +9, 24.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So, you're able to slip below deck. It does look like they're using this whole thing as storage, to um, uh, put these bodies in. They uh, as you kind of keep going, the rest of you here, um, like one of you is grabbed. We'll say Blinsky is grabbed, and the guy goes says, "All right, this one's not frozen." Cassius, where'd he go? And the other one says like, "Oh, he just might thawed out. Just come on and bring him." and they will one by one load y'all down below. And Blinsky realizes, like, I didn't tell Van Weirk where I was going. I hope I don't die.
He's really freaking out. Yeah, like, oh, this is gone pretty far this time.
We had a whole scene planned. It was going to be really funny. But it's too late now.
That's great.
Could I have done something in the hours we had time before this?
You could have done a lot of things, but I kept asking and no one did anything.
We got Dole Whip.
Dole Whip.
We got Dole Whip.
It's working.
Would I be able to say that I had sent a letter describing Cassius's crimes to the city guard with his description and whereabouts?
Sure.
So that, like, after we leave, the guards will be on his tail.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you send any other letter?
You say that like we should have been sending letters to somebody.
No, Artilicus wouldn't have. But poor Gabriella is sitting in the inn. It's like, I'm not sure where they went.
Did we tell her we were going to send her a letter? What is the...
I'd prompt him to drop Gabriella a letter.
Or just said goodbye.
Actually, yeah, let's go talk to her. I'll go with you.
I'm a little wrapped up right now.
I'm kind of indisposed at the moment.
Like I'm imagining y'all are like side by side on top of these piles of dead bodies, and Sigurd's like, you wrote, like, you said goodbye to her, right? Like, what was I supposed to? Did you write her a letter or anything?
No, but I did write a letter to the city guard about Cassius.
Like, I got Dole Whip.
That got some Dole Whip, took a nap.
Can you quickly scroll out a letter and I'll send it via delivery.
What's the letter gonna say? Let's say, Gabriella, hello.
Can I get a letter for you there, big guy?
No, don't start that formally.
Hello.
Do you like me? Check
Hello.
1.
Oh no.
Yes.
This is Artilicus. Artilicus the courageous.
You could just sign it that way.
I think you should start it the way that, like, Billy Mays would have started an infomercial.
Rest his soul.
Oh yes.
Artilicus the Courageous here.
Artilicus the courageous here.
Have I got a farewell for you?
Have I got a farewell for you? No, I'll drop her a letter and say, we're headed down to Allenford. We're headed down to Allenford to hunt down a fae.
All right.
Be back when we can. Did you know that some people are cats? Signed, Artilicus.
That's the best. That's the best.
P.S. They do not like Mondays.
We'll send that off. I have to write down Gabriella's name. I keep forgetting about her.
Well, Artilicus does too. So
It's pretty. Yeah, it fits.
Yep.
So is this a puff of glitter going off?
No, like it's kind of like a puff of a little bit of, like, black smoke with but, like, in the shape of a raven's feather.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
All right. So you are heading down the river. Glad we got here, because then I'd have to retitle the whole thing, and I already made a graphic and everything.
We made it.
Wait, can we go back? I'm not sure about this plan now.
Can we go
You know-
up the river?
You know,
I'm just now
What's
realizing
north?
that Artilicus is a little seasick. Maybe we should just walk. Maybe instead of like not go near the river at all. Like let's.
yeah.
So things I expected you to do before leaving town is to
Yes.
ask more than one person what this festival of death was. Check
Oh,
back
you're saying the
with
Festival of Rotting Flesh, not
yeah.
death.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
two different things now.
Check back with Atacorus to see if he knew where those things were transmitting to.
See, I forgot
obviously-
about Atacorus.
Forgot about that whole thing.
That's why
Forgotten
I
about
put
most to the NPCs.
That's why I put it in the recap.
I
But I did
know.
not
I
mention
forgot
Van
it.
Werg,
I mean-
and I was expecting Van Werg, but
Right.
none of those are going to affect you. Y'all are golden. Not like
I am really sorry that you have wasted so much prep time.
Right.
I'm used to it. This is like I prep 3 sessions in advance because I don't know where y'all are going. So is the plan to go all the way, or
Well, we're gonna mutiny. How many crew members are aboard this ship?
4?
4 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, we totally need to mutiny. And to be honest, when you're on the search for the D, you go all the way.
Yeah.
You go all in.
Hmm
You go
All.
all in.
All in.
Maybe out, but all
Maybe
in.
out, maybe in again, maybe out and then in. That's what you do.
Exactly.
Let me remove family friendly.
I mean, it's come on. It's
it's
been
fine.
going that way for a
Yeah.
while now.
No, yeah.
We'll get it back on track.
I
We
removed
have to
family
figure
friendly
out-
months ago.
We just
Yeah.
have to figure out how to
Okay.
penetrate the festival. That's it. That's all we need to do. We're back on track.
Necromancer. The search for the D.
Yes,
That's the subtitle.
that is the subtitle.
All right. So along the way, are y'all getting out of your bags and going up?
Yeah.
Yes. We want to wait for the right moment. Oh, actually. Where are we stored as these bodies? Are we like down below decks?
Yes. Yeah. Down
I want to wait for when at least 2 of them are down there, and then like wiggle a little bit to get their attention, like the body moved or something over there. And I kind of want to spook them so that they'll come over to us, and then we can burst out. And
Okay. Yeah, I figured y'all probably have to make a noise to get them to even come down, because it is kind of creepy down there, and this isn't
Yeah.
this isn't a long journey. They're not like taking a nap or anything. So
I can because I'm free to move about. And so I can I can like sneak around and like make haunted ghost noises and like throw rocks and stuff and get their attention and get at least one of them down.
you're down there going. I'm not dead yet. I feel happy. I feel happy. All right, so yeah, that totally works, and they come down and they see the bodies wiggling.
Just do a little wiggle.
And,
In unison too. It's really freaking them out. Yeah.
and one of them turns to the other and it's like, oh shit, it's a mutiny. 'Cause because he rolled a nat 20 on wisdom, and so there's nothing I can do.
Wow.
I think at that moment when he says that, Artilicus is gonna burst out of that sheet. Totally
Strength-
like strength check.
Strength check. Let's do it.
We
Oh,
did
heck
perforate it.
Yep, that's right.
Ellie did say that she perforated the
I
sheet,
perforated it.
so it's a tearaway sheet.
About to.
15.
15 will do it.
Oh,
yeah. No, like
hell
it's
yeah.
very.
Yeah, Artilicus tears this up, stands tall, holds his warhammer, and he says to them, "You," in this booming voice, "the miserable scum that would align themselves with a deceitful fae against their own mortal realm, throw down your weapons and surrender, or face the wrath of the Watcher."
That's pretty good.
All
That's
right.
awesome.
He spent his hours doing is writing
I
that
spent the past
speech.
couple hours writing that.
Yeah.
And
And then you hear from like the bodies that are still wrapped up. Yeah, what he said.
What he-
and
But the
you
other
look
people turn
down,
to
and
each
there's
other,
like
What'd he say?
there's like two malnourished guys that like have like basically rags on, and they're like, well, we don't have any weapons, but okay.
Well, this was much easier than I thought it was.
You really overdid it on this one.
Take us to your captain.
And I'd like to point out this is more of a pirate action than a mutiny.
Yeah, like
True.
Abelin's
That's
about
true.
to cross it off, and Seer goes, "That
Right.
wasn't a mutiny."
Yeah,
Darn
We
it!
did a
Aw.
piracy.
Yeah. It's like
We did a piracy. Yeah.
We did a
Is that on the
pirate.
list? Is that the bucket
Gotta
list?
be on the list.
Yeah.
Why don't you write it on the list and then
totally
cross it
wrote
off?
it down differently.
yeah, do a
Well,
piracy.
Need to do a piracy. Yes.
We need it.
Exactly.
Check that box, my man.
Um, the captain doesn't look much better than the others. They're like
it's really like the first stringers they got going on running this operation here.
It just seems like we're gonna have to feed them now. What the hell?
I know. I feel bad for them.
It's just kind of sad.
Like I don't want to take
This is
their
the
ship anymore.
ultimate, like,
I don't
this
wanna-
is the ultimate swerve.
I don't want to take their ship anymore. I just want to borrow it now. Like, yeah, I think you guys need this ship.
Like,
You need this income.
I can
Well,
just see Blinsky just saying, like, I'm so sorry.
Right? I'm like, do you want this sheet I was hiding in? You look cold.
yeah. The captain will look at you. Is like, all right, not the first time we've had stowaways. Where you want to be dropped off?
Whoa. That's
Oh.
very
So
pleasant of you.
nice.
Thank you.
Very nice of you. Yeah. Yeah. We would like to get dropped off at Hecuba Marigold, please.
What, the hag?
Yeah.
That's
I don't
right.
know. Well, I mean, she's normal. Like, are you friends of hers?
No, I'm going to kill her.
Oh dear.
This
Yeah,
Zone
is that
of
a-
Truth
is that
isn't
a
even
Zone of
active
Truth?
anymore.
No. See that was the deceitful fae I was talking about in my little speech earlier.
And
Yeah.
the guy in the back goes,
Yeah.
"We didn't tell you about the speech, Captain."
It was real
It
rousing.
was real nice. It was good. I was.
He really worked hard and rehearsed that. Like, I had to hear it at least 10 times to
He
get
did-
till he
he
got
did
it down.
great.
All right.
I'd
Can
say
we?
Yeah.
it over and over and
You
over
nailed
again.
it, Artilicus. You
Yes.
nailed it.
Well, do you mind if we unload the cargo first and have her pay us?
I think we have to at this point.
Yeah, honestly,
like,
I mean
guys
that's so
looking-
reasonable. How can we say
you guys
no?
like
And then
Yeah.
and then we can recreate that moment from Return of the King where they just jump over the ship. I mean, we don't have a ghost army, but I think we're
Right.
intimidating enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, who among us can use illusions? We might be able to get a ghost army.
what can I do?
Don't think I do. Let me see.
I can see invisibility.
I could do a
That's
static.
that's
Yeah,
a good one. That's a
I could do
good one.
Static visual effect for magical tinkering. I'm not sure what that includes, but that would be
Unfortunately,
Some light.
as a cleric, not much I can do here.
Yeah, same here. I'm paladin in the same boat. It's the
Yeah.
divine spells, not really great for illusions.
I have a necklace of prayer beads that can do planar ally, but I don't know if that's what we want.
No,
Well, thaumaturgy. You could do something with that.
Meanwhile, the crew's gone back to work. They're just like,
just going to town. Yeah, it's like,
Good work,
look,
fellas.
look, y'all. I think we came up a little bit short on this one, but I think we're gonna be able to get the drop on. We didn't expect this. I mean,
No, they were so nice. It's crazy.
I just kind of want to adopt them now, but
Yeah.
yeah.
as you do come up, they're gonna let you know. It's like he goes, all right, well, we're almost to the drop off point here, and you see like just a kind of makeshift wooden pier off to the side. I go ahead and roll me perceptions, everyone.
20 or 19.
Oh, wow. Okay.
22.
Dang.
26. Damn.
Yeah.
We see
25.
All right. Well, I mean, Sigurd, you're obviously terrible at perception with the 17.
Really?
You're the low end of the totem pole there. So all of you see that you are passing kind of a little bit up on the kind of rocky crag. There's these remains of an old keep, and just really kind of part of one tower is still standing, but only part of it, and it looks to be in bad shape. But they're going to come up on this pier and say, and the captain says, like, well, sometimes she's here and sometimes she's over over an island for trying to get things ready, but we unload them in a cave right over there. Would and he's gonna look at Artilicus like, would you mind helping?
Yeah, I'll help. yeah, I can do that.
All right. Let's go ahead and take our break. And strength roll. Oh, you are no help. You are very bad at this job.
Oh my
you
god, you rolled a 1?
That one on strength.
Whoa.
You'd like drop the bodies everywhere.
You keep like banging the heads against like trees and crap.
This is actually Artilicus's first time on a boat, and he got really seasick.
Oh yeah.
And so he's been throwing up for like the past hour. So he's just all weak and shaky.
That's amazing.
Let's go ahead and take our break, and we'll come back and in just a couple minutes. Now that we are down the river, I don't know what to do with my time, and
Episode's over.
We'll figure out what happens next. So
maybe we can explore the Dugan's hole here.
Massive hole on this map. Maybe that's where the D is.
Quest for the D.
That is
We
where
had
the
that
D
side
is.
quest that I totally forgot to tell everyone about.
Yes.
Yeah, we definitely just saw that tower that we don't
like,
know about
wow,
yet.
Look at that tower. That's really
What's
interesting
up with that
and
tower?
ancient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sigurd's just staring at it.
If you didn't prepare Allenford, then I think we should head to Allenford and talk to every NPC we can find.
Yeah.
I prepared everything.
Yes.
I have the next 3 sessions prepared.
It's like, you can't get me.
That's awesome.
I know that if I prepare too much, then you will spend an hour talking to a prisoner in an abandoned house. If I prepare too little, then you're gonna skip the zombies, you're gonna skip the windmill, and head straight to Valaki. That's the way it goes.
Experienced, everybody skips the windmill. Everybody skips the windmill.
I didn't want any part of it.
The actual plays that I've listened to all go to the windmill, and it goes very, very poorly for everyone.
Yeah.
I
Well, there you
don't know
go.
why it's there.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
too tempting and too high of level.
That's awesome.
All right, we will be back.
Barely.
Barely made it.
Back.
All right, we are all back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah, your dreams were your ticket back. Welcome back.
All right, so Artilicus is trying to move these bodies. He's doing a very poor job. The first thing he does is he's trying to impress somebody, and he grabs just way too many, and ends up like dropping them all over the shore here, and then
Such an Artilicus move.
yeah, and then he's like he's finding it just a little cumbersome, and finally the captain's like, look, just that one, go put it right over there. Right by those two trees.
I struggle to do that, but I'll do that.
All right, that one's that one's payment to make sure that we're not bothered.
What?
Right? Yes. If we leave a body here, then we won't be bothered.
Bothered by who?
Well, the lizard folk.
Okay. Fair
Right.
enough.
Hold the phone. I want to know about the lizard folk.
They're folks who are lizards.
Right? Yeah, they're like these kind of creatures that
Kind of,
look like
kinda
very big
tall,
lizards.
you
Yeah,
know. Yeah.
they can get mean.
Kind of like the bird people.
Right.
They look like people, but they can turn into birds. These
Right.
are
No, no,
people
no.
that can turn into lizards.
No,
No,
they don't look
No.
like people.
No.
Well, I mean, they look like big lizards with swords.
Imagine if they were people that could turn into lizards, but they were lizards all the time.
Okay.
How do we know that's not the case about these
Yeah,
lizard
right.
folk?
Mm.
Today I found out people can be birds and cats, so this does not surprise me.
And lizards now,
and,
yeah.
and lizards, exactly.
There's a cave, just maybe 100 yards in, that's very secluded, and you go in, and there's just like this. I mean, this cold air just hits you, and from inside, and you see that this cave is. Once you get inside, it seemed to be natural, but now it's carved out into roughly a square, and there's not a ton of bodies in here, but y'all are kind of stacking them up, and then make a few trips. And as y'all are wrapping up, the captain is like, yeah, like I said, she's not always here, but if she's not here, then she's getting things ready over near Allenford. Town is if you follow this over here, and then
That's
turn
my
that
nose.
way.
What are you doing?
Put your 3D glasses on now.
Right?
Do I need to move out of the way?
Wait, how do you get paid if she's not here?
Well, sometimes she's not here, and we get paid the next time. It doesn't sound like we're gonna get paid the next time, though. So, do you have any money?
Damn it.
No, I don't have no money.
I gave you my
Sorry.
only sheet. Okay.
I helped you carry these bodies.
I'm sure.
I don't really carry cash.
No,
you know.
I totally get it, and but sailors always find work. Don't worry about us none. And you turn around, and the other three are like lined up, and they're all going like this.
I take. I take out. See, what do I have here? I take out 50 gold pieces from what I have, and I give them each 10. Say, this was very odd. I'm kind of sorry that it went the way it did, and I feel bad, so have a little gold. I really don't have any use for it.
They're very happy about this. Like, well, thank you. That's much appreciated. And if you ever He turned to Artilius like, look, if you're ever looking for a job, like, I mean, we'd have to train you and all. You don't have your sea legs yet, but you got some good muscle to you, and I think we could find some good work for you.
Oh, that's okay, sailor. I've got another calling. I'm going to say to them though, the D.
The call of the D.
I'm going to say though, perhaps you should be a little more careful with who you choose to do business with in the future.
Yeah, this bitch ain't paying you.
Hags aren't good company.
No, I can see that. He's counting his gold. Like, no, you convinced me. We're here for you anytime. So what's next, everyone?
Do you have divine sense?
Oh yeah.
Does that help you find hags?
It may be
Is that a
able
thing?
to. Let me see. Divine sense. As an action, I can detect good and evil. Until the end of my next turn, I can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. So not Fey, no.
No.
I can turn Fey, though. So when we do eventually get to fight her, I can
turn her. Okay.
I can turn her.
Well, you could try to turn her.
I can
yes.
try to turn.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I got us a side gig.
Oh,
Side gig.
What was
Yeah,
that?
we're being.
It's a ring if we happen to come across it.
Is it a one ring to rule them all?
I don't know about
Or-
ruling, but it is one ring.
Just one
Oh,
ring.
good.
What does it look like?
Circular.
And will it bind them?
I mean, if you're into that sort of thing, maybe.
Hmm.
I mean, just any ring?
Yeah, what's it look like?
No, it was those ruins back there we passed. It's probably in there. I didn't promise anything. I said we'd look if we got a chance.
Is that the ruin you mentioned, Horlock Keep, right? That's what. But is that the area where we left the body, in between the trees, like right next to those ruins?
Close to it, yes.
Close to it, okay. But it wasn't like close enough that we would put it together that like, oh, the lizard people are in the ruins.
I would think that
That's what I'm thinking.
some of you probably figured that out. Artilicus, maybe not.
I have an 11 intelligence. Thank you very much.
these go to 11.
My intelligence goes to 11.
But yeah, you would not think it would be, if there are lizard folk in the area, using that shell of a tower as shelter probably seemed pretty reasonable for him.
Okay. Well, what do we get for this ring?
Well, he offered some gold, and of course it's worth some goodwill, but that's probably of little interest to the general party.
Yeah, how much gold?
Yeah,
Yeah, how
goodwill, sure.
How much goodwill?
And how long before we can go kill that hag?
Hmm.
Well, first we have to find the hag.
I mean, after we go get this ring, if we go do that, I was thinking we could just go to the town square and just start calling her out, challenging her. We know her name.
Yeah, when does the festival start?
Yeah, do we know?
Is goodwill
It's-
like those cashback rewards that you have on a credit card? Because that's the only thing I
No,
can
it's like an
equate
NFT.
it to.
That's true.
Oh god! Oh god!
You can trade it.
So
for
it's
favors.
a really bad drawing of a monkey. Okay.
It's a pyramid scheme.
So
That's Bernie Madoff written all over it.
it is starting to get toward evening at this point. And so there's it's 2 days till the festival, and so you have all day tomorrow, and then the next morning is when the festival starts.
Okay.
Hmm.
I feel like we could get this ring. We have time to go ring hunting.
Yeah.
We do a little side quest, I guess.
Goodwill and gold
Yes.
sounds good to me.
Best I can offer them is 250.
So let's head to Horlock's Keep.
Sweet.
All right, so yeah, this keep is a distinct landmark on the river, but it's been in this state for over 100 years. Um, if anybody rolls high on history, you would know that a marauding white dragon had destroyed this place. What was your roll?
I got a nat 20 on history.
Nice.
Nice. I got a 15.
I got a 20.
Holy smokes!
Blinsky got a
Everybody,
20. What the hell?
Damn.
Everyone knows
Artilicus
about
is
this
rolling low on strength, but everybody knows their history. This is like
That is great.
I feel like I'm in the speech and debate club again.
It's good school system. It's
Right.
a good school system here. You know, it's like
It was
Yeah.
a historic event when Artilicus rolled low on strength.
But yeah, like 100 years ago, a marauding white dragon had just destroyed the place, and no one ever rebuilt. And so every year, some more of the stones fall off of it, and or another wall just kind of falls over, and really all that's left is this single tower. And so it's in that spot where you had left the body there, you see that there are like human bones already there. This has been the practice to just kind of stave them off by leaving them a little bit of food, frozen dinner, so that they can have in front of the TV. And
Do they microwave it first?
but yeah, it that's just like at the base of this little hill, and so up the hill is where the keep once was, and even right there you see like the chiseled stone that has come off the wall and just fallen down into the forest here. You heading up?
Yeah, into the tower.
Is this looking like where they told you, Sigurd?
Yep.
Did you get any more information on the location?
Some missing people, probably some bodies. The ring will be on one of them.
Hmm. Hmm.
I guess let's just search this tower first, and then.
Right. You head up, and you do see like there's massive holes in on the sides of this tower, and as you come around, like there used to be a door on this side, but it's it's long gone, and part of the wall of where the door was has fallen inside. As you approach, you don't notice anyone.
Going to kind of cautiously look in, see if, like, scope the area out. Like, what does it look like inside, structural integrity wise? I'm assuming there's like a staircase.
Okay, so yeah, roll perception for me.
14.
Okay. As Artilicus, do you have dark vision?
I believe I do. Feats and traits, proficiencies, divine sense. Yes. Dark vision up to 60 feet.
Okay. Yeah, the shadows are getting long in here as evening is coming, and you you see on the inside, it there is light coming from the top, so you think like the top of the tower has been broken off. There is so much rubble in here, and big big sections of what was higher up. There is kind of a stairway. It leads a little bit up, maybe 3/4 of the way to a second floor, but again, like everything has just kind of fallen inward, leaving just big piles of rocks. You do catch movement from behind the rocks as you're looking in, and you do think there are quite a few of them.
I'm going to relay that info back. They're in there. How do
And I'm going to take a
Who's
look.
They.
I don't know. Someone.
Like
You didn't ask?
lizard people or dead bodies?
Hmm.
Something moving.
No.
Okay, so not the dead bodies.
Not the dead bodies. Unless they're undead bodies.
How many did you
Oh,
see?
that's also a possibility.
Mm.
Yeah, right.
How many did I see? Did I get a number? Or did I just see a bunch?
You would think more than 10.
More than 10. A lot.
Hmm.
Whoa.
I could take 4 or 5.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, it's probably like 4. He can't count that high.
What oh, now I'm trying to remember the Minsk line about taking them in. It's something like, well, there's only 5 of them and I count for 2 or 3.
I mean, I'm all for kicking in the door. Or do we just want to search around here? What do you think?
Is there more than
Sigurd?
one entrance?
No, like if you climbed a little bit, you could get through one of the holes farther up.
Okay.
Let me take a quick look around. So I raise up my hand and my owl will pop into existence.
Nice.
How long have you had a pet?
Uh,
What?
yeah, it's been a little while.
My question is it like you hold it up like that and it appears like sitting on it, or do you hold up your hand like that and now you're palming its skull?
It would be sitting on my hand.
Oh, okay, all right.
Are you okay?
But
Chosen
watching,
the
you can't
second thing.
really tell where it came from, whether it flew in or just like popped into existence, or it's weird.
Is it like if I like do like this? Is it like my hand go through it?
Oh no, it's
you
real.
you like poke it in the eye. You're like, look, boy.
Yeah. He's like,
It's gonna bite your finger.
don't hold it like that. He doesn't
Ellie.
like that.
Ellie, take one finger damage and
Oh,
It's like
you tried
that.
to poke it.
It's
Why
like
did you
that
poke
scene in the 4th Harry Potter movie. P.S. The bird bites.
Yeah, exactly. And then I will transfer my sight and hearing to it and have it fly around and scout.
Do your eyes like roll back, and so that
They
it
just
looks
kind of
super weird?
focus off into the distance.
I go like this in front of your
You
face.
poke him in the eye.
Yeah,
Poke him in the eye.
I bite your finger.
Take
It's
2 more
another
finger
point.
damage. Yeah.
All right, hold on a second. Blinsky, can I borrow those goggles?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I put the goggles on, and then transfer my to the owl.
That way you can't get poked in the eye.
All right, so yeah, the owl takes to the skies, and there is most of the roof and even like the floors in this tower have collapsed, and so like you could see over the edge and down into things. And give me owl perception.
+3, and I have advantage on it.
Nice. Okay.
So 14.
All right. Yeah, you see as it's kind of just circling, and you're counting up. You do see 15 lizard folk. 2 of them are kind of wedged on what was the second floor, right above the door with a very large net.
Hmm.
All right, I'll relay that information.
It was over 10.
Good thing.
That's net.
You said they're like on the other side of the wall, waiting for someone to come through that door.
Right. Yeah.
Looks like a good place for a fireball.
Artilicus is kind of looking at the structural integrity, wondering if he could just shoulder into the wall and topple it over on them.
Probably
That's a good
not.
idea.
It is still stone, even if it's a little.
All right. We'll see. We'll see about that. Challenge accepted. Topple the tower. Achievement.
Yes.
This is the achievement we're hunting for now.
It's like the episode of Critical Role where he set up like an entire dungeon in a tower, and they're gonna like fight their way up the tower to the roof where they were gonna have their battle, and the party just cast Earthquake and knocked the tower down.
All right, if the wall thing doesn't work, I have an idea.
Does anyone have fireball? You want to launch fireball in there? Because that would definitely work. That would 100%. But if no one has fireball, I can take a swing at this wall and
wait.
try and like
What
punch through it.
I have this. What does this necklace do? Okay, none of them is fireball. But I do have this necklace.
Prayer beads.
None of the prayer beads. None of it is fireball though. Okay. I also apparently cannot choose what it does. You have to roll.
Oh, it's random.
Oh, yeah.
All right, no fireball. Artilicus is gonna get a running start at this wall with his warhammer and try and just smash through it. I want to try and like hit right where they are, and even if it doesn't knock the whole thing down, at least maybe like knock that section of the wall onto them, and at least get some surprise going.
All right, go ahead and let's roll this.
What do you want me to roll? An attack or my strength?
Let's do attack.
Okay. Where is my... Oh, I was looking at my inventory, not my actions. There we go. 10!
All right, just as you draw back, you go, hey, wait! And it totally screws up your swing.
What? It messes up my swing. You know what? I do have inspiration, but I don't know if I want to use it here.
Yeah, you do. You do.
All right, I'll do
I
it.
think you do on this
Yeah,
one.
that
I'm gonna
took
use
very
my
little
inspiration.
convincing.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration, and we'll roll again. 14.
All right. Go ahead, roll damage against the wall.
Roll damage against the wall. All right.
Where is?
Hold on. This is one. Here we go. It's a versatile weapon. That's why it has two. It's the one-handed, so 11 damage.
Okay, you feel like the stones loosening, and like one of the stones starts like gets pushed inward as like the dust starts coming down, and you hear a surprised yelp from inside, but no other movement, or nothing.
I do have 2 attacks. Can I take another swing
Sure.
and maybe send that same block like flying into their knees or something?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
14 again.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sweet.
9 on this one.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, and you just you pop that one out, and the some of the other ones beside it kind of crumble off, and you you hear yet another kind of draconic yelp and a thud as one of these lizard folk like just falls right at the door, um, holding the net, and kind of smacks down, and then you see the net like hurriedly pulled up, and the lizard folk just like pulled back up with it, and like they're hoping you didn't see, right?
Well, net's gone. We can go in now. I think I'm gonna head in if no one else is. I'm gonna,
Yeah,
I'll follow.
I'll
Yeah.
I
join
will.
you.
Absolutely.
weapons drawn, running into battle. I'm ready to smack some things.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
Okay. I don't think we have tracker. I'm gonna have to do that manually, aren't I? Okay. Artilicus.
Nice roll, Blinsky.
Yeah, right. Shit, it had to be for initiative.
I got a 15.
Oh shoot, the other ones were on there. Darn it. Okay. Then. All right. Ellie got a 15.
Mm-hmm.
Glenn was a 9. Artilicus 18. Sigurd was a 19. Blinsky with big 22.
Oh yeah.
I need to roll for my owl too. So 11.
All right.
Ooh.
Blinsky, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and open fire on the nearest lizard folk. And let's see here. We'll start with a sin. 14.
14 will miss.
Okay, and then we'll try again with piety.
16 will hit.
Okay, cool. And damage. Uh, 12 damage.
All right.
And if there's any kind of, like cover or the wall that Artilicus ran into or anything like that, I'll try and, at least be close to that or, positioned tactically. But that's it for me.
All right. Sigurd.
All right. Artilicus was moving kind of slowly for some reason, so I dive past him, roll through the door, come up on my feet, and jam my rapier at the one on the left.
Okay.
That's damage. That's not. No, that was the right one. 20.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So 11 piercing damage.
Very
And I
good.
stick it right in the shoulder.
All right. All right. Anything else?
I will inspire Artilicus. Come on, big guy.
Nice.
Nice.
Artilicus.
All right. Is there any that haven't been attacked yet? I'm sure there are. There's like 10, right?
Yeah, there's a lot. They're like all coming. So like, there's a couple like in front of you. They're kind of coming in. Let's say like the one on the right and left have been attacked. There's a couple right in front of you that have not.
I'm gonna head towards that group ahead, straight ahead, and I would like to cast Necrotic Siphon along with my attack. So my attack. Oh, come on. 9. Does a 9 hit on
No.
my first attack? No. Second attack. 12.
No.
You can use your
Yeah.
inspiration.
Oh,
Um.
wait. Did you give me inspiration? What did you give me?
Yeah. Bardic
Yes.
Bardic
inspiration.
inspiration.
Bardic inspiration. But
Yeah.
that's 1d4. Okay.
1d8.
1d8.
Let's say gonna be on that second one.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. An
And
8.
rolled an 8. That will definitely hit.
Nice.
All right. Whew. So that will be. Why is it taking so long to show the number up? 10. It's trying to make me do math. That'll be 10 damage to this creature, and now they have this shadowy wisp that is kind of around them, and the next time they attack, they will take damage, and whoever they attack gets temporary hit points.
All right.
Nice.
Ellie.
Okay, I would like to engage the same lizard person that Sigurd is engaged with.
Okay.
Like that's who I want to go after because I'm trying to get my sneak attack.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna use my rapier. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay.
Jail that
I guess
dice.
I can.
Jail that dice.
All right.
Well, that was easier than I thought.
She did it.
Now I have this one. Now I have this one. It's gold. I will use that next time. That's. I mean, I do have. I guess I can use my dagger in my other hand to see if that will hit. So it's my dagger of venom, although I have not activated it. But for that one, does a 13 hit?
No.
Oh, okay. This one's dead too.
Throw
Dead to me.
that dagger. Throw that dagger.
Not this one. All right, this one for next time is red and black.
That
Oh,
one's
heck
a
yeah.
winner.
Okay, yeah.
This one's the
Absolutely.
winner.
That's it.
All right. Who is up next? It's the owl. Ah.
That's clever. It is going to fly down and kind of peck at the one in front of me and then fly away
All right.
and with the help action.
Okay.
So anyone that attacks it next will have advantage.
It's very good.
And it has flyby attack, so it does not provoke.
Okay. All right. So the kind of the front line is coming up. There's two in front of Artilicus, and then one on Blinsky, Ellie, and Sigurd each, as they're going to charge, and the first one on Artilicus is going to swing his heavy club, and Artilicus is going to dodge, laughing, going ha ha ha, and then he's going to get bitten for 7 damage, and goes. You weren't supposed to do that. The next one does a 16 hit. Artilicus.
Artilicus, no.
All right. Again, you seem to dodge the heavy club, but with a 21 on bite, you apparently keep forgetting they can do that and laughing way too early, and that one will hit you for 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay.
Blinsky, does 17 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, this one just clocks you with his club for 7 damage.
Okay. Noted.
Ellie, you as you were trying to desperately backstab one, and you kept missing, and you go, darn, and you look around, and there's one coming from you, but you're just too quick, and so he swings his club. He tries to bite you, but you just keep dodging out of the way and take no hits. Sigurd, the one on you charges in with his shield up, and this shield's got all these spikes on it, and just charges in at you. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay, you sidestep and manage to miss the spikes, and as all that happens, Avalon approaches to put an end to this nonsense. Cast these lizard folk back where they belong. All in a single turn. 14 lizard folk are going to go down.
Yeah, probably
Really setting
more like
expectations a bit higher.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I approach the closest lizard person, and I reach my hand out to touch them, and I cast Inflict Wounds.
Brutal.
17.
17 will hit.
17 damage.
All right. Now, was that
Nice.
one that had been hit previously,
Wow.
or a fresh one?
I would say a fresh one.
Okay, great. Yeah, that
Um,
hurts the heck out of that one.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon, and I'm going to have it kind of hang out near me, kind of in front of me, protecting me. And it takes the form of this large black sword that its hilt is made. It looks like it's made out of like raven's feathers, and in like the center of it, there's this like kind of eye looking out.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Very good.
I can attack immediately, can it?
No, I believe you have to wait. I'm gonna check to make sure, but I think
Let's look it up.
no, because it takes a bonus action to summon it.
When you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet. So it looks like you can
Okay.
do one. Yeah, go ahead.
Rock on.
All right.
Same
I only
one.
know that from playing Alive.
What? Oh yeah,
Yeah, that hit.
a 26.
Yep. Is that the same one that you smacked with the?
Yeah,
Okay.
same
All right.
one.
Yeah.
9
it just
damage.
comes down and smites the snot out of this one, and this one is dead.
Nice.
And has no snot.
And
Right.
that's no snot. Completely snotless.
No snot remaining.
Blinsky.
Yeah, I'm gonna aim towards the one that that Sigurd has stabbed with the rapier and cast that spell that would give the next person who attacks it advantage. So I'll go ahead and try and use that.
Target a different one because that you've already got advantage against that one.
Oh, perfect. Okay, let's see. Go ahead. Yeah, I'll target the one that bit me. Now it's personal.
Oh dang! It
Oh,
was
yeah.
No, like that was a
Yeah.
crit. Yeah.
It is personal.
It's for sure. I got very angry on that. Let's see. Don't bite me. 8 piercing.
Did that
And
factor
then-
in?
How is that? How is that even a thing? That didn't factor in crit.
No, it didn't.
No, it did not.
Roll another d8.
Yeah.
I would be so mad if I got a crit and I did 8 damage.
Right? Let's see. Come on. Did it roll the d8? It was supposed to. Oh, there it goes. Add 3 to that.
Okay, 3 is
11.
enough. And
Nice.
so yeah, you shoot it in the head and it like brains splatter on its friend behind him.
Perfect.
They had plans to play D&D later, and now so that was the forever
Plans
DM.
canceled.
That was the forever DM of the group, and so now no one knows what to do.
No one
They're
can
like,
play.
they're all looking at each other
Right.
like the DM is dead. And
The DM should not have bit me. And yeah, I'll shoot the next nearest one with Sin as my second attack.
And you have advantage.
Oh, sweet. So 16 for that one. Let's try just for funsies.
okay,
23.
Either one would
23. It's an improvement.
Yeah.
would is this
And-
going to be a fresh one or one that somebody else has already been fighting?
That could be a fresh one. You
Okay.
just add 8 piercing.
Very good.
And that will do it.
All right, Sigurd.
The one that took a swipe at me with his shield, I kind of duck underneath it, and as I roll out of the way, I come to my feet and jab it with my rapier.
Heck yeah.
18 will definitely hit. Yeah,
for 7 damage,
very good.
right in the knee. And then I'll follow up with a dagger attack.
Oh, with the crit.
With a crit.
Damn.
For 6 damage.
Yeah, it like goes down after you swipe its knee, and of course it goes down on that knee, and so then it hurts even more as you just swipe the dagger across his throat, and that one is out. Anything else?
Oh, Wilkes gave us another advantage. Wilkes is the
Yeah.
best.
That's it for me.
All right, Sigurd.
Artilicus. Do you mean Artilicus?
Yes,
yeah,
he is
yeah,
Artilicus.
yeah, Artilicus. Thank you.
I mean, I'll go again, but
I think I totally spaced and missed it when they attacked me to trigger my necrotic siphon.
Oh, yeah.
So we can trigger it now if you want,
Yeah,
or
go
just
ahead.
wait.
No, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So then that would mean they take 1d8 damage. So that one that attacked me takes 8.
All right. Well, it's looking bad now. Didn't like that. It's like, wait, I'm supposed to hurt other people, not the other way
And then
around.
2d4. Where's the 2d4? 8, and then this one is the 4. Okay, so then I get 4 bonus or temporary hit points. So with my attack, I'm going to take my warhammer, hit this one that is hurt in front of me with 15. Does that hit?
Let me check. It does. It
Nice.
It is an armor class of 15, so it met it.
And then I will deal 10 damage.
And I think you said, is that the same one or a different one?
Same one.
All right. That was with the warhammer, and so you swing that around, and there's just a splatter on the wall.
Very nice.
Yeah.
For my second attack on that other one, I'm going to hit him with a 20.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, for sure.
That will be 11 damage, as well as a searing smite on top of that for another 10. 21 damage.
Oh, man, that takes him out. Artilicus is in his ring.
Covered in lizard blood, holding his
And that
hammer
one
above
was
his head.
searing smite. I'm imagining like the whole blow like does this like wave of like this bright red energy going through him, and he's flying backwards, and that's actually how they microwave the bodies.
Oh, okay.
Now you know.
Didn't know that it was going to be used against them. Now, yeah. All right, Ellie.
Okay, so I think this time I am going to use my action to activate my dagger. So it is now covered in a thick black poison. And this necklace of prayer beads takes a bonus action to use. And I mean, you know what? What the heck? I want to use it. So you're supposed to roll a d20. And then based on this chart I have here, it does things.
That's awesome.
So
doing things is tight.
it's almost like that's the way D&D is set up.
Yeah. Yeah, let's play this
amazing.
game.
Yeah.
That chart knows what's up. Absolutely.
Let's play. With this red and black. I roll a 7. So that casts, I can either cast Cure Wounds or Lesser Restoration. It doesn't seem like we need that though.
Man.
But if anyone needs it, let me know. I got it.
People were hit. Who was hit?
I was hit.
I was hit
7
for
damage.
like 3 damage.
Yeah, I
No,
took 7.
give it to Blinsky.
Okay, I will give it to you. I will cast Cure Wounds. It says 2nd level Cure Wounds. I have to
Nice.
look up how that works. So
You think of all the spells I would actually
It's
know cure
2d8
wounds.
plus 4.
Thank you.
2d8 plus 4. Okay.
Well, I mean, the plus 4 I think was mine, but like 2d8
Oh.
plus.
My my spellcast
Right.
modifier. So
Yep.
mine is gonna be I don't have one.
You don't have a spellcasting modifier?
No,
Yeah,
I'm a
I-
caster.
Yeah, I hate to say it. How far down? I mean, how much damage has he actually taken?
7.
7? Like that it's probably a moot point right now.
Okay.
If
Well, I can just roll 2d8 then.
right, yeah, because unless you're rolling ones, that we're probably gonna heal.
All right. I got a 9, so you're good.
Sweet.
You
Yeah.
got it. Was that 1d8? Because that doesn't work. Did you roll that twice?
I rolled a 2d8.
I only heard one roll, and then you go, I got a 9, and I'm like, I think you have the wrong dice.
No, I rolled 2.
Okay.
Right here.
2d8.
Oh, can you
Oh,
hand me
that's
that?
awesome.
No, I see. So what I do is I rolled dice simultaneously at the same time. You see
Look,
this? You
some
see how
people
I can?
some people are prepared and have more than one set of dice handy. I'm not that person. I assume everybody else is like me.
Okay.
I once read an article about that Chris Perkins wrote in an old dungeon magazine about how he only brings 3 dice to his when he dungeon masters, and he uses just combinations of them and math to simulate the other if he has to roll some other dice. And I was like, that's just far too much work.
Too much.
Yeah.
Too
Yeah,
much.
That's
It
just
sounds
too
They
like-
much.
make whole sets of dice for a reason.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
It
That's
sounds
what
like
a freaking
somebody.
show off
Right.
does.
No,
They
this
probably
this
can't
is the
afford more
work.
dice.
This is the work of somebody who really misses THAC0 and just wants to make things more
Yeah.
complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. All right. So we're up to the owl.
I'll just take the help action on
On who?
the one I'm going to attack next.
Okay. I just want to say who again. All right. The lizard folk are charging forward. We'll start at the top again. As they're coming in, pretty much everybody's got somebody on them at this point, so we'll just handle it like that. Artilicus.
Yes.
Artilicus, the bite misses this time, and you're very, very proud of yourself. And then you just get clobbered with the club, and that was a critical hit for 8 damage.
Oh man. Okay, there goes my temporary hit points. Looks like I'll have to cast Necrotic Siphon again.
Evelyn, this this one charges forward at you and swings, kind of charges in with his shield to push against you, and then swing with the club. And both were 22. Will that hit?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me check my armor class. Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, so that's 4 and 7, so 11 total damage for you. Blinsky.
Yes.
Blinsky. This guy comes in, swinging his club, and just takes the wind out of you with the first hit. And actually another critical hit for 8 damage. They're rolling great tonight. Their DM would be proud if you weren't dead already.
Yeah.
Then the other attack is a 14. Does that hit?
Not quite. No, it does not.
All right. Sigurd, you look up, and there is no one there, but you hear a sharp draconic cry above you, and you realize too late that the other lizard folk that was above the door holding the net has leapt down on top of you, and he's trying to grapple you. Roll either athletics or acrobatics to get out, and he rolled a 15.
I will go acrobatics.
Oh, with a 23.
23.
Yeah, you just
Nice.
slip right out from there. Ellie. Ellie, you are remarkable in dodging, and they're coming
Hell
at you,
yeah.
and you are bouncing around the room like a pro. Nothing seems able to touch you. The best roll they got, it was a 13 and a 9, which I think a 13 probably misses you.
Hmm. Correct.
In which case the 9 definitely would. And so, Avalon, it is time. Take out the rest.
Yeah.
How
Oh
many
yeah.
are left?
Totally.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Mhm.
Okay.
9 of them. Okay.
I reposition the spiritual weapons so that it is right behind the lizard person that is engaged with me, and it's going to come down and strike it from behind. It's a 20.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's a good hit.
11 damage. And then, for my standard action, I am again going to touch this lizard person, and I am going to inflict wounds.
18 will
18.
hit. Yeah.
16 damage.
Oh yeah, as that necrotic energy just flows through him, he gets a terrified look on his face as he just wilts to the floor dead.
Yeah, that seems right. That's gonna do it for my turn.
Very good. Blinsky.
Absolutely. You know the deal. I don't like getting bitten with a crit, so I will go ahead and aim at the one who bit me and fire away. And hopefully this hits. That is not going to hit.
No.
Let's
No.
try again. Oh, come on.
17 will hit.
Excellent. Okay, so I want to use Branding Smite to, let's see. The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, the weapon gleams with astral radiance, and the attack deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage. So I'm going to go ahead and cast that. And then the extra. So let's see. 2d6 is there. So we roll the actual damage and then the 2d6. Well, that was the 2d6.
All right, so total 13.
I don't think I actually rolled the damage on the gun yet.
Oh,
So it should be.
13.
okay.
Let's see. Is it? Let's see. Yeah, that should be fine.
So was that first to 8?
That was the radiant damage. The radiant is the 8 and the 5 are the 2d6 that came from me using Branding Smite, and then the 8 is the piercing damage of the bullet.
Okay, so
it
it's all
should
those.
be it should be all 3 of those.
Okay.
It should be 21.
All right, and you take this lizard folk out, and with the branding strike, you see the brand from the King Ranch on his chest. They're going to be there forever, and
Yes.
and Sigurd.
So I'm going to attack the one that jumped down at me.
19 will hit, yeah, for sure.
For 11 damage.
Very good.
And the dagger.
12 will not
12.
hit. No.
I have advantage on that one. From my owl.
Right.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Yep. Oh, 21
21.
will definitely hit. Yep.
Nice.
6.
All right, you sliced into him pretty
So
good.
So as he jumps down, I dive out of the way, and he instead lands on the tip of my rapier.
It's helpful when they shish kebab themselves like that.
Exactly.
Just throwing themselves at the problem like that, it's terrible.
All right, anything else on this turn?
Nope.
That one is almost dead. Artelicus, you are up.
Right. I want to scan the battlefield here and find 1 or 2 of them within range of me, within like running over to them range kind of thing. Are there any around?
Oh yeah.
I would like to make eye contact with them as I run towards them, swinging my my hammer.
Okay. Do you want to like do an intimidation check first?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
just for flavor.
6.
No,
Well.
it's
It's in slow motion, so I actually look kind of goofy. Like I'm making all sorts of goofy faces.
you're running up like in Justice League when the Flash is trying to run around Superman and he notices Superman looking at him and he kind of gets that face like, oh, this isn't going the way I'd planned.
But yeah, I want to run up and swing on one of them with my necrotic siphon and my warhammer. 10. Does a 10 hit?
No.
All right. Second attack.
Oh,
25. Okay. And that will be 12 damage.
Very good.
And then it has necrotic siphon, so if it attacks, bad things happen to it.
Nice.
And yeah, I think I'll just stay put. That'll be my. That is it for me.
All right, Ellie.
So earlier, my rapier was in my dominant hand and my dagger was in my offhand. So I do this cool little flourish and switch them so that my poison dagger is now in my dominant hand. And do any of the enemies around me, are any of them also within 5 feet of one of my party members?
Yeah, pretty much everybody is. Yes.
Pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Then I will take the one that unsuccessfully tried to take a swing at me earlier. And I will swing with my dagger of venom. And that is a 13, and this one's also gonna go in the dice jail. All right, this one here is the one that came with my Strahd popped off. So it needs to come through for me. I will swing, I will with my offhand try to get this same one with my rapier. Wow, that's a 9. I've hit nothing
What
all
is
night.
going on?
I've hit nothing all
Oh,
night.
no.
So we have a dice jail filled with dice.
By the end of this battle, Jim won't actually be able to roll at all because
Right.
everything will be jailed.
Oh, I have another
I'm
one.
gonna
The
run out
next,
of
the
room in that
next one,
jail.
Yeah.
the next one in line is green. So
All right.
for next time.
All right, Owl.
Seeing Ellie's plight, the owl is going to go assist her instead.
Very
Thank
nice.
you. Thank you.
The owl goes over and Sigrid says, Owl. What's your owl's name? Does your owl have a name?
I haven't decided
Owl.
yet.
Can we call it Owl?
It's the owl.
Yeah.
It would be, it was most appropriate for
Hooter.
Crethin to name the falcon Beargurn, and it would be most appropriate for this party also for the owl to be named Beargurn for our missing party member. But the joke on that was going to be say, Owl, go help Ellie, and the owl would say who. Y'all anticipated that though. I'm very predictable. So it is up to the lizard folk now, and Sigurd, we're gonna start with you because roll me perception.
That's a 4.
Oh, no.
He's gonna come down to try to bite and swing his club. You're not gonna notice the thing that I wanted you to notice. It's a little bit of a bummer, but we'll figure it out later. And does 14 hit?
Nope.
Okay, both miss as you're able to get out of the way. Ellie, like y'all been dancing around each other for a little bit here. No one able to hit anything.
None of us have hit yet. Yeah. We suck.
First swing comes down, and you have to chuckle to yourself as it misses again, and
Mm.
in your chuckling, you miss the next swing, which was a 23. So pretty sure that will hit you. And
That
there's
will.
3 bludgeoning damage as that club just hits you in the side. Blinsky, the one on you knows you do not like being bitten. So he's gonna swing first with a 14. Club comes down. Does 14 hit you?
Not quite. No, it does not.
Swings down, and then it comes at you with a bite with a 17. And
No,
you're like, come
it bit
on!
me!
For
Come
6. For 6 damage.
It's unbelievable. Okay. 6.
Avalon, the one on you is swinging wildly with the first strike being in.
Wait, is there another one on me? Because I downed that one.
Oh, there's what is it now? 7 left, and so I'm just putting.
Okay, so one has come up.
One attacking each one of you. Yeah.
Okay.
He's swinging wildly. The first attack is a 9, and the second attack is a nat 1, and so pretty sure those miss.
Super effective.
Yeah.
And Artilicus, this thing makes eye contact with you as it attacks with a 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay, now bad things happen.
It takes 8 damage. And I get 5 temporary hit points.
And it's super annoyed at that, and so it comes in now with a bite. First with 17. Does 17 hit you?
No.
Does bad things happen to it again?
Let me see what the spell says. As part of the action used to cast a spell, you must make a melee attack with the weapon against one creature. On a hit, that creature suffers a normal attack, and a shadowy wisp enshrouds it. If the target willingly makes a melee weapon attack against any other creature during the spell's duration, the target of the spell takes 1d8 necrotic, and the creature being attacked by the target gains 2d4 temporary hit points as the tendrils of dark energy transfer life from one to the other. So
it sounds like
no.
duration.
Duration is 1 round.
So yeah, I think
so. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So he had 2 hit points left. I'm not gonna make you roll that.
8 more.
Yeah. he comes at you. He comes at you with a bite. It just misses and just flops onto the ground. With those the dark mist coming around it.
Yeah, do we have 6 or 5 left?
That's 6 left.
6 left. All right.
Yeah. And Avalon, it's your turn.
Repositioning my spiritual weapon again. Going to attack with that. I miss.
14 will miss, yeah.
With a 14. Not liking that. I'm gonna up it a little bit here, and we're gonna cast inflict wounds again with a 25.
Yeah, that spell's been working out nicely.
23.
Oh, yeah.
Points of necrotic damage. I'm not messing around.
Downs that one right away. Very nice. All right. Blinsky.
I've told him once, I've told him thrice, don't bite me.
Do not bite me. What are you doing? I know you do not speak common. It is our...
If it meets, it beats, right? 15?
That's right. That will hit it.
Heck yeah. And then we'll go ahead and I think I can do the spell. I've got 3 slots, so I'm going to do Branding Smite once again. So let me roll damage on that first, and then do Branding Smite. So that should be, let's see, Radiant. Where did it go? Is that 11?
11 total.
Yes, 11 total.
All right.
And then second shot with Sin. 10 does not hit.
All right.
That is it.
Okay, Sigurd.
The one I'm dueling with, I look back and see he's just out of position. I can't quite stab him. So instead I call to him, "Hey, you're molting and it looks terrible." And cast Vicious Mockery.
All right.
So he needs a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Rolled an 8.
Then he will take 5 psychic damage.
5 psychic damage is the number that you needed. He had 5 hit points left.
Nice.
And so this lizard folk dies of shame.
5 left.
Kill them with an insult.
That
roll me,
mockery was vicious.
roll me perception.
8.
What the heck, Sigurd?
Can I roll with my owl as well?
Isn't your owl going helping Ellie?
Yeah, but he can still see. And we're telepathically bonded.
Okay, go ahead.
21.
Nice.
21. All right. So yeah, your owl sees as this lizard folk covers his eyes to cry and literally die. That
We've all been through high school. We felt it before.
yeah. Well, look at your owl. Your owl notices that it is wearing a ring on its hand.
Ooh.
The one that just died?
The one that just died of embarrassment.
Of shame. The old 10th grade cry and die classic.
I feel like the Smiths are playing in the background. Is this
Oh, absolutely.
No, this
How
is
soon
I
is
just
now?
died in your arms tonight. No,
Yeah.
that's
Ah,
Oh, that's good.
All right. Sigurd, anything else?
No, that's it for me.
Okay, Artilicus.
All right. Just as I went to take a drink,
Yeah, I was watching.
I'm gonna find. I'm gonna find another one. We're gonna get a little flashy with this. How many? There's 5 left.
Yeah.
4.
4.
four?
Oh, there's 4 left.
Whoa.
Yeah, because Avalon just killed one. Sigurd just killed one.
All right,
Nice.
well, then I'm gonna zero in on one. I want to do that Thor thing where I'm gonna take my Warhammer by the little leather strap at the end and spin it around as I run at him.
Are you gonna fly through the air, fling it and fly with it?
Oh, that'd be amazing.
I don't think I can. And if you're gonna let me do that, I will. I was gonna say I don't think I can do that, but if the DM wants me to do that, I will 100% do that.
Good answer.
Rule of cool.
Then that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna dive forward with it, and a 24.
Oh, it hit! Yes!
Nice.
there we go.
Yes.
And just to get extra with this one, we will deal 9 damage plus. We will do a Searing Smite on that one. Another 9.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it just that shockwave just rocks through his body. He is not dead, but is looking bad. But the question is, did you make eye contact?
The joke's on him. That was just my first attack. So now that I'm at him and he's been smited once, I'm going to raise the hammer up and slam down, 2 hands. 18.
18, yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's any way that you could. Yeah, there's no way you could not kill him. Your plus is a 5, and he had 4 hit points left. So, yeah, you just
Yeah.
you all hear bone like everybody stops for a second as like the sound of breaking bone happens, and even the other lizard folk are like, oh,
Oh,
Ellie, there are 3 left.
Okay, 3 left. All right.
I clicked
I
too
haven't hit
much.
anything all night. The next D20, as I said, was a scream.
that's
All
right.
right. What did the help from the owl get me?
Advantage.
Advantage, yeah.
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 Cool. Okay. All right. So first
And
roll.
sneak attack.
I already have advantage.
No, I'll give you some more.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go Wilkes.
All right. So I've got my dagger of venom, and it's oozing. So we're ready to go. That first roll is a okay.
That's
this
what she
one's
said.
Better. I'm about to penetrate you with a 23.
Evelyn, her dagger needs some penicillin.
I'm afraid I
roll
can't
though
help you there.
just in case. No, okay, so 23. 23. Okay. All right, so the dagger just the normal attack is a 1d4 plus 4. So I've got my d4. It does an additional oh, actually first the creature must make a DC 15 con save because of the poison.
Nat 1.
Wow.
Okay, so then that gets me an additional 2d10.
Oh,
And then
shit.
with my sneak attack, actually gives me 4d6. So I'm going to roll my damage.
2d10, did I give you that weapon?
You
that
did.
doesn't sound like me at all.
Yeah, you did. No, you gave it to me. You gave it to me. And I rolled I rolled both of my d8s was an 8. My d4 was a 4, and one of my d6s was a 6. And so the grand total is, let's see, that's 16, 26.
Grand total
That's
is
29,
enough. Yeah, that's enough.
30, yeah. Grand total is dead. But then I
Yeah.
also have Wails from the Grave, which lets me do an additional damage to a creature nearby.
Nice.
So a second creature will take a 2d6, and so I'm gonna roll that as well. So, and that is an 11. So we made up for my missing all night.
The closest one to you had 11 hit points,
Nice.
and so that one just falls over, and
Double kill.
That's awesome.
and now that was
One
great.
left.
One left. It is the owl's turn.
Well, I guess it'll peck at that one that's left. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Do you need me to roll that? What is that?
No, it's just help.
Oh, okay. You had help. Yeah.
It can't actually attack.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. All right. This final lizard folk is going to charge in, and it's got its spike shield up and is charging at Ellie. And with a 21, is going to hit you and press you against the wall with the spike shield for 8 damage. It's trying to bring his club around, but it just can't get the angle right. Mostly because he pressed a very small creature against the wall with the shield, and now it's kind of protected.
Can't reach.
Yeah.
Can't reach.
Avlin.
Reposition my spiritual weapon once again and bring it down. 15 will hit. 10 points.
All right, it's looking bad.
Right into the back.
As the force, as
And-
it hits in the back, like he presses forward because we're from the force, and Ellie gets squished a little bit more.
I go one more time, reach out my hand because I'm trying to build a reputation where I could just kill people by touching them, and I inflict some more wounds. 24
Yep.
Man, those are
for
killing.
14 points. Yeah.
That will do it. And the last lizard folk just kind of slumps against the wall, still pressing Ellie with the spike shield.
Help!
Little hand comes between
as it's coming down.
the spikes.
As it's coming down, I pull him backwards.
Blinsky, give Evelyn a high five.
Absolutely. Evelyn, get your belt out. I'm gonna high five the belt too.
You simultaneously see all those arms go up.
Yeah, I'm like, good game, good game.
I was
We-
thinking
we
you probably
did-
shouldn't touch Evelyn.
Yeah, right. Necrotic, just like immediately, my head starts to turn black. Like, oh no.
Like Shigaraki
Oh.
from My Hero.
Right, exactly. We did a piracy.
We did a piracy.
We did a piracy.
All right.
Uh,
oh, wait,
Where's everybody at hit point wise?
Let's see.
41.
46.
I lost 11.
Yeah, I'm at 38
Okay,
out of 52.
that's what I lost.
I got
I lost
bit.
like 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, of
okay.
course you did.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got a little dirt on me.
I mean, I think we've got enough time for a long rest here.
Yeah, and
since-
it is getting dark. It is getting dark here, and
Sweet.
we timed this pretty well. It's just a little bit after ending time. So you you see Sigurd like jerking that ring off this dead lizard folk's finger, and in taking that, it is most certainly a magic ring. But go ahead and roll me either investigation or perception as you're looking around the joint.
Is that for everybody?
Anybody who's looking.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Do perception.
16.
18.
All right.
50.
Oh, I thought you said
I can't act-
50. And I was like,
50.
5-0.
5-0. Right.
Count it up.
I rolled
I have
50
a
on a
plus 30.
D20.
You find the Dawn of the Necromancer in the corner.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
very shiny.
A map appears in Jeff's hand out of nowhere. We're like, whoa.
Yeah.
You find the dev exit and the debug program, and now you have a strength of 37.
Do I have console commands too? It's like,
Right?
no clip. We got to use that.
right.
God mode.
Yeah.
Sigurd, you also find a pretty decent sized bag with 300 gold in it. Ellie rolled a 2,556.
Wow.
Artilicus, you find like this kind of this. You actually find a couple of potion bottles in the corner, like they had just been thrown there, and so most of them are cracked and have dried out. But you do find one is kind of covered in dirt, but it does seem to be intact. And finally, Blinsky, you roll me D100.
Okay.
I knew I closed this too soon. I had it open.
While you're
Do you want
rolling, Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you want me to roll 50 like Jen did? That was all I was gonna say.
Might as
Wait,
well.
yeah, what is 2,556 on your chart?
I was about to say that came through
Which
red. Was
trinket
that a critical fail?
Nice big roll.
I rolled a 76, but yeah, whatever. What were you gonna say, Sigurd?
I can't get this ring off this thing. So my owl's going to fly down and bite its finger off.
That's so good.
And then
Oh,
after a
gross.
couple of minutes, it just sort of regurgitates the ring.
Ah,
Mm.
That's what birds
Yum.
do.
and like a fingernail.
Right.
Maybe some bone.
You find
That's
you find a
gross.
small bag that is filled with what you think is pocket sand.
Okay.
But the bag does make it make it seem like this is important, and so
This means
you do think that this is magical as well.
Excellent.
You've become the Sandman.
Yes.
It used to be pocket peppers, but they're really, really old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love
Tune
it.
in later this month for for Hearthstone of Piranha. And if y'all spend some time, since y'all are taking a long rest, you can spend some time figuring out what this stuff is. The potion is a potion of climbing, and
Ooh.
the packet is or the small bag is a bag of dust of dryness.
Dust of dryness. Let me write that down.
Which I just looked up and then I closed the book again. Do y'all do that? I do that like every time.
I do that quite a bit.
Contains 1d6 plus 4 pinches of dust. You can use an action to sprinkle a pinch of it over water. The dust turns a cube of water 15 feet on a side into one marble-sized pellet, which floats or rests near where the dust was sprinkled. The pellet's weight is negligible. Someone can use an action to smash the pellet against a hard surface, causing the pellet to shatter and release the water the dust absorbed. And doing so ends that pellet's magic.
Sweet.
An elemental composed mostly of water that is exposed to a pinch of dust must make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, taking 10d6 necrotic damage on a failed save.
Damn.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna have to
Oh.
look.
Hell.
I'm gonna have to look to see if
Now we need water elementals.
Yes, I really want to find a
Yeah.
water elemental. I'm gonna type in
I have
all
no idea if
caps.
what is in this book or not.
I'm
So
typing
there's
all caps to use
there's
on water
7
elemental.
pinches in here.
7 pinches.
7
Okay.
pinches, yeah. And we will end it there tonight with a long rest. You will not be bothered this evening, and so go ahead and take a long rest with your characters, and we will arrange a time, hopefully in August, to head over into Allenford.
Nice.
And,
Get that
awesome.
festival of the rotting flesh going
Anytime.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know I love a good festival.
It was an absolute blast having everybody here.
Just right.
Great.
I don't know how
Nice to
y'all
get
would
the
have
band back together.
handled 15 lizard folk with
We'd have had it.
Artilicus was having a blast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, any plugs? Anything coming up? We didn't know
Only
about?
thing for me is Dyson Dreary on Wednesday. The season finale.
I am going to be
Yay.
I have our at season finale every season. The episode ends in a song, and I have it written, but I'm going to be recording it this weekend, and it does have
Nice.
a part for my brand new mandolin, which I am having an
Nice.
absolute blast
Awesome.
with. And
Awesome.
so yeah,
I have been re-listening to Dyson Drury from the beginning, but
nice.
I will skip ahead and listen to the finale.
Yeah,
One more season to go.
That's awesome.
right. I'm a little bummed about the sad ending, but that's all right. Anyone else? Thrash, Odin Sphere
Yeah.
next week.
Absolutely. Yeah, Tuesday I'm going to start the last character of Odin Sphere, which should be pretty fun. And we'll be finishing up that this month sometime.
Hopefully,
And then,
this character's
yeah,
not an idiot. But
exactly. One can
that's
only hope. Which probably odds aren't great in the favor of that happening, but we'll get through it. And my album Horn Mountain is available on Bandcamp, iTunes, and Spotify. And if you follow my Bandcamp, I'm going to be releasing a free video game cover album in the next month. So look out for that.
dang it. I gotta finish the song we're working on together.
Oh yeah.
Um,
And Techno and I will be, releasing a song in
that's at some point.
2025.
Yeah, it's at some point.
No, it's awesome. But yeah, at some point. But yeah, follow my Bandcamp and stay tuned. I'm going to be putting out a lot of free music before the next album.
Nice. All right. Anybody else? I'm
got
I'm
nothing.
happy. I'm happy because I tweeted about just how obsessed I am about this season of the Orville, and some people who worked on the Orville retweeted me, and now I'm like giddy.
Oh, cool.
I know that happens like every single day,
Nice.
especially with the Orville because they retweet everything, but I don't care.
Still though, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I have a cover of the Orville theme song out. If y'all want to listen to that, that's everywhere. But otherwise, I really appreciate y'all, and we'll be back next time. Is anybody streaming right now that we can go raid?
Good question.
I always will hit try.
We got Sailor Midgard and Triforce.
Yeah, I last 3 times I have raided Triforce. I have not actually followed the raid, and I'm not going to tonight because I'm tired. But
Right.
but Triforce is an amazing streamer. I love his channel so much.
I love Triforce. He's nice.
He's so great. He's
Yeah.
the best.
So we'll head over there. Awesome. Thank y'all again, and we will catch y'all next time. Gotta learn to time that 10 seconds right.
10-second wave. It's 10-second wave. I don't care how awkward it is. I will look you in the eye and wave at you for 10 seconds.